Hey there, gorgeous gays! Version 2 here with Yakuza Dead Souls. We are back with Kiryu. It's been a hot minute. I haven't been able to play this for a bit, but it's been enough of a hot minute. Ta-da! I'm pretty sure this is the first Dead Souls stream since I did this. Look what I did! I fixed my fucking controller. And by that I mean, with the cable plugged into it, I just shoved a shitload of blue tack around it. And we've played, like, Metal Gear 2 or 3 times since I've done this. And it's been fine! So my controller won't disconnect, which is perfect for doing hostesses. I don't want to accidentally choose those wrong options. Today is hostess day. Because we've just started playing as Kiryu, and it's probably wise to get the hostesses out of the way now. We don't want a Yakuza 4 situation where, like, the second or third last stream of the entire game is hostesses. Though, now that I say that, if we do sub-stories next time, and then the main story after that, it may still be the multiple player characters are going to make it one of the last things, no matter what we do. So, main thing is that we need to look sexy and awesome. So we need to get the sexy, awesome stuff to actually do this. If we go over to here, I don't think any of the clothing is that, but it's just the Lady Killer and Charisma ones that will do it. I don't think there's anything else. No. We don't have any other gear that's like a shirt that you can wear that makes you actually look more fuckable. We will need to take the other stuff off to make sure that we are at peak fuckability. That is the other main thing. So, we have Shine up first because it's the first one that I opened up on the list, which is also the close by one. So we have that. Oh, Kiryu-san, are you headed into the quarantine zone? Hell yeah, I am. I need to go visit those hostesses before I go visit my daughter. The most important thing for Kiryu to do when he gets back to Kamurocho, he has to make sure that his hostess bars are still, like, nice and the girls are pretty. Haruka's strong. Haruka's strong. We've seen her with a gun. She's strong. She can handle it. She'll be fine. Now, it's been 3 weeks since I played the game. Do I remember how to play it? Yes, I do. Okay, we're fine. I mainly just wanted to know, do I know the strafe button and do I know the shoot button? And the answer to both of those questions is yes. And I also remember the headshot button. And I remember the reload button. Oh god, I'm so good at everything. Oh, I'm so good at everything. Though I did instinctively click on the left stick to put away my gun, thinking that I would sheath it like I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. A thing that I do very frequently. I do a lot of control inputs like I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. The big one is being camera. The amount of times that I go to another game, because in 14 you can zoom in the camera as close or as far as away from your character as you want on the fly really quickly. You just hold L1 and just pull in or out on the right analog stick. So you can make your camera as close or as far away from your character as you want. And it's like super quick, and I use it all the fucking time. And the amount of times that I'll boot up another game, and that's my instinctual first thing to do, and I'm just like, oh, right. Most games don't let you change the view distance that much. Right. And even if they do, it's usually in a menu, and it's a couple different zoom out settings. Oh, right. Never mind. We can absolutely certain the zombies can't get in, so you can relax here and have a good time until they do get in. Would you like to enter our establishment? Sure. Very well, sir. Would you like to request specific hostess? No request, because I don't know anyone who's here. I mean, I could see someone's name, but I just spoke to them. Thank you for waiting. Hey, Erica. Hey there. See, now every hostess is going to be a hostess that we've actually, like, done the full interaction with previously. Oh, my head, that's very red. Also, I'm very shiny today. I feel like my light is on too brightly. But I had it on slightly lower than this when I first set it up, and it was making a high-pitched, irritating sound. So I made it slightly brighter. Maybe I should have made it slightly... whatever. I go back through some of my videos, and I notice that I clearly have my camera set to different levels of brightness. Sometimes, because it's like an analog switch that I turn. It's not a button that I press to do a specific number. It's just a dial that I turn. I clearly set it to a different amount of brightness, sometimes in different streams, because sometimes I'll see a VOD, and I'm just like, wow, that was way too bright, which is today. And then sometimes I'm just like, wow, I can barely see anything. Why didn't I turn it up brighter? It'll be fine. I would like to get one of those ring lights where you just press a button and do all of that. It's just those are more expensive. And, you know, oh well. Must be tired. How were things outside? pretty fucked. How about here? How are you holding up? It's crazy. My husband said he didn't feel too hot and headed for the bathroom. Like a half hour later, I go check on him and he's a zombie! We should get people out of here. We should get people the fuck out of here. Well, the guy met me for an after hours date, but the guy was undead. I guess I should be impressed he remembered. Wait, you went to the meetup spot and he was undead at the meetup spot? Jesus. Also, after hours date, don't go outside! Unless you're getting the fuck out of Haha, that sounds pretty rough. Kiryu, haha. Haha. Really? Seriously, I'm so over it. Kiryu going from dramatic, don't kill the zombies. They don't need to be killed. Oh yeah, right, I totally forgot that I put you into the fucking maid outfit. I totally forgot I put this woman in the maid outfit. Yeah, Kiryu, like, half an hour ago, just being like, we can't kill the zombies, they're people, to eventually realizing that it has to be done this way, and that he feels a lot of guilt over it and everything like that. And he talks to other people, and he's just like, don't insult the zombies, they were people too, don't treat them this way. To, haha, your date was undead! Oh, God, the silly things that happen in Kamurocho. Kiryu's just probably a little too accepting of the bullshit that happens in Kamurocho nowadays. Probably just a little bit too much. What brought you to Kamurocho, Kiryu-san? Did you come here to drink and get trapped? No, I've got family here, so I came to get them out, which is why I'm here instead. Oh, you can on your own free will? Yeah, had the SDF open the door for me. I mean, that's not quite how I remember events going. I don't quite remember the series of events being that, but you know. Speaking of wills, hope you wrote yours before you came. No, I'm always ready to put my life on the line, but nobody ever won a fight he went into intending to die. I'm going home alive. This is a Kiryu with character development from the earlier games. This is a Kiryu with character development from earlier games. Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2. Very much just going, if I die doing this, I don't care, I just need to do it. To Yakuza 3, just being like, I might die, so I'm going to bring Haruka along in case it is the final time. To Yakuza 4 just being like, I'm actually going with people and they're going to help me. And yeah, I'm still putting my life on the line, but I'm bringing people along, so I hopefully won't die. Character growth. Character growth. Oh, listen to that. Ocean Knight and Shining Hammer, come rescue me too. Do you want me to take you out of here? So many people are just staying here. I was like, oh my god. Somebody's asking for me. You have fun now. See ya. Don't become a zombie. Been doing this long, eh? I first began hostess work years back, yes. I've had a number of other jobs since then, though, and I've come back only recently. But I think that a lot of jobs is like riding a bicycle. Even when you haven't been away, it all comes back pretty quickly. Gotcha. It's one of the top clubs in Kamurocho. Maybe the top. I figured the girls would be of a different caliber. I hope I can live up to those high expectations. Where were you born, Kiryu-san? Yokohama. Oh, did you ever surf growing up? Down around Shonan? Hey! Yeah. What's up? Hi, Domino! Go to bed! I've been yelling in Discord for the past couple of days that if anyone showed up to this stream, I'd yell at them to go to bed. This is both Yakuza hostesses, and this is the one, the stream doing like that starting even later. Go to bed! But hi, Domino. My name is still talking to us. I'm working on a complicated diagram. I'm working on a diagram too, and by that I mean I'm going to feel her diaphragm. I'm going to leave. Also, hey, Yokohama. I got up at 4 PM. I'm doomed anyway. Jesus. Glad that I have an audience of people who just have the worst sleep schedules on the planet, because I wouldn't be able to have anyone else watch my content. Also, hey, Yokohama. Actually got, like, information about where Kiryu was born and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No. No surfing. Well, I guess is Yokohama where Sunflower is? I have no idea. Yokohama's still in Tokyo, right? Yokohama's in Tokyo, right? I'm now not sure, because I feel like the guy from Yakuza 3 was Yokohama. Who also showed up, Hamazaki. Hamazaki was Yokohama, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure it's still Tokyo. But that might also be where Sunflower is, because Sunflower isn't in Kamurocho. Oh, I just wondered, given how tan you are, do you go to a salon? Oh, that. I live in Okinawa now. Been there for about 4 years. Is Kiryu meant to be more tan than the other games? It's PS3 graphics compared to PS2 to other graphics, so I can't tell if he's like actually more tan in Yakuza 3, 4, or Dead Cell 6. Okinawa? I'm envious. I'd love to live there for a while. Better bring sunscreen given how light skinned you are. I'm now gonna. Yuria! This is who we're actually talking to today. I'm now gonna look it up. I'm fairly confident Yokohama's in Tokyo. Yokohama, city in Japan. It's on Tokyo. It's on the Bay of Tokyo. It's the Bay of Tokyo, which makes sense because I was talking about swimming. Okay, so yes, it is. It is. It's actually the most populous part of Japan. Most populous municipality in Japan. Second largest city in there. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. There you are. It's good to meet you. Call me Yuria-chan. Kazuma Kiryu. Nice to meet you, Yuria. Chan! Yeah. That's not really my style. I'll stick with Yuria. Alright. I don't mind that either. So what do people call you? Kiryu, Kazi, or Uncle Kaz? I mean, there's definitely some people who say Uncle Kaz. But typically, that's like very particular people. Mostly it's Kiryu-chan. Kiryu. I figured. Nobody calls you by your first name? Not for years. Judgment Kazi. Judgment Kazi, though. Ex-wife? Or a girlfriend, at least? Neither. Doesn't matter anyway. Let's not get into that from Yakuza 1, or the weird aspect of it in Yakuza 2. Aw, don't leave us guessing. Come on. You're a curious one, aren't you? Super relieved to see you're such a teddy bear. You look more like a grizzly. Not used to dealing with older guys, are you? It's not that I have a problem with it. But yeah, I guess I do usually deal with younger folks. I can't blame you. I don't imagine you'd have much opportunity to chat with men my age unless you went looking for one. My line of work, I chat with lots of different sorts. But usually not all in-depth like this. I feel like I could talk to you for hours. Come back soon and tell me more about yourself. What do you want to know? I'll come prepared. I want to hear about the wild adventures you've had. Hands over copies of Yakuza 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. With a build like yours, I bet you've seen your share of fights. You must be pretty strong. Would need more than a night to get through all my adventures. Oh, Kiryu. Oh, Kiryu's super aware of it at this point. Works for me. I'll have you coming here and every night if I can. Yeah. Oh shit. I kind of just said yes, didn't I? Oh, it's time already? Afraid so. That's smooth. I'm Yuria. I hope to see more of you. And we have her card. And we have her card. I guess I could ask for her next time. Gary doesn't seem super thrilled about this, but you know. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Watch out for zombies now! No getting bit! Oh, God. It's just, you go from the beginning of the game, where it's, like, some people know about it, but for the most part, it's a secret of, like, what's going on behind the barrier, to people know there's definitely something going on, to, oh, okay, there's quite a few people who know explicitly that it's zombies, to now it's just, yeah, everyone's aware that it's zombies, and everyone is so aware that it's zombies that it's almost passe at this point. Well, trust me, you are matters when you're paying them. Well, we're going to sleep with her eventually, so we will sleep with her eventually. So it matters for that. It matters for that. Oh, thank God she only wants orange juice. Thank God she only wants orange juice. Welcome to Shine. Appreciate you coming despite the situation. We made sure the zombies can't get in. I was told by one of your staff that there was a zombie in the bathroom. So I do not believe you. I do not believe you in any capacity. There was a zombie in the bathroom. Oh, I didn't put on my fuck clothes. Fuck. You came. I'm so glad. I didn't put on my fuck gear for fucking. God damn it. Thanks for choosing me. I'm Yuria. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. Well, at least I won't lose hearts for this first one for being, like, bad, because I don't have the hearts to gain. Orange juice. Orange juice. That's what you like, huh? Gotta admit, I'm a little surprised. And, what do you want for this? I think it was fruit platter. Fruit platter. Fruit platter. And the fruit platter. I love that. Can I have a bite? Oh, it was a full heart. Oh, yeah, it is a full heart. It's a full heart. Fuck yeah. This, please. Right away. So, are people are people delivering food into the quarantine zone? Like, are the delivery drivers taking food through the quarantine zone to get to places like this that are still opening and operating? Or are they just running on whatever they've got and still making the really fancy dishes, and hopefully this zombie apocalypse doesn't last for longer than, like, 4 days? Where are you from, Yurio? Osaka, born and raised. Came here just after high school. Here, I was thinking this was a rather healthy meal. Kiryu's always got to be smoking. Kiryu it's incredible how fit Kiryu is and how well he can fight, given how many cigarettes he's put away in his life. Came up here just after high school. Surprised you don't have more of an accent. Right? It's pretty rare that I'll break out into a full-blown Osaka dialect anymore. Honestly, I've never been a big fan. Really? But my boyfriend hasn't, and I love it. Why not? Osaka women come across like a pack of hungry animals, don't you think? So I stopped talking like one. Your accent's creeping back in! That's what you can tell because she said talking. I actually like it. Kiryu likes it. Totally not because of Majima. Definitely not because of Majima. It's cute in a way that you don't see in standard Japanese. You think so? Yeah. Come on, say something like an Osakan. What? Don't put me on the spot. I don't know what to say. Howdy, y'all! That's... You're laughing at me! Sorry, I couldn't help it. You were too cute. Really? Oh, I bet you're just saying that. Again, the Osakan accent isn't just a Texan accent. It's an Australian accent. The closest thing to an Osakan accent is an Australian accent, from what I can hear. From what I can physically hear, it's this fucking nonsense that's coming out of my fucking face. It's been a while since I started here, but I haven't come in too many times. So it's still pretty unfamiliar. Why haven't you come in? You don't like hostess work? No, it's super fun. More fun than I thought even. I feel like it's a good fit for me. I love hearing about all these different worlds for my clients. Doesn't sound like you're a good fit then. I'd love to hear more about you, Kiryu-san. You seem like a man with more than a few secrets. I'm super curious. I'm on top of all the trends. No, ask me anything about... I know a lot about the town. Some secrets are best left that way. Learn the truth only spoils the magic. Oh, no, tell me. I promise I won't spoil anything. Alright, if you think you're really prepared. Prepared? Sure. Get it too deep with me, you can find yourself in a whole world of trouble. What? Why? Man, that's scary. Now I'm even more curious. Damn it, Carrie. Really go for a drink. I cast it. Be my guest. Order some orange. Order some orange. Go for it. What do you do for work, Carrie-san? We're an orphanage down in Okinawa. What? Seriously? Is that so hard to believe? Why does no one believe me when this comes in running an orphanage? Why does no one believe me? I guess I don't really look the part, but... Sorry, no, I didn't mean that. I'm actually a nursery school teacher myself. Hey! Getting too invested, I'm forgetting to work. the most invested that anyone has ever been in my hostess videos. Yeah? What a coincidence. Why work as a hostess on the side then? You didn't have to tell me. I was gonna choose that regardless of whether it was the correct option or not, but it was the correct option. You don't have to tell me. Sorry to pry. No, it's not your fault. Sorry to be a downer. Don't worry about it. Tell me about the place you teach at. I'm curious. Sure. You like kids, don't you? Yeah, I do. Seemed kind of scary when I first met you, but you're alright, Kiryu-san. And time already. Actually, I was about to say I wasn't wearing the fuck clothes, which if I don't put on the fuck clothes now, then I won't be wearing the fuck clothes. I think the first visit, even when you like ask for them, I don't think they mention clothes on that one. Because it also, you can't extend it. But I could be wrong. I could be pulling shit out of my ass. I frequently am. Not in any, not like physically. No, but like the words. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on. I'm not sure. Kiri-san, I was really happy you requested me today. It was great to see you back again. Sorry, zombies. I just gotta send a text. Good luck with your nursery school job. Pretty default and standard. There we go. That ought to do it. Ah! Sorry, I had to get him away while I put this on. I have an email I haven't checked. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, this was an email from the first one. Oh, that I completely missed. Let's come see me and tell us where you be one of the scary times that I've had a chance to talk to you. I see you look a real sweetheart. There's talk a lot more if we had the chance to. Oh, there we go. Completely missed that first one. I completely missed that first one. My bad. Anyway. We're gonna take off everything that protects me from the zombies. Because we need to look fancy. Fancy, let's go. Do we have the money for like a shit ton of these in a row? I feel like we definitely should. Pretty sure I went out of my way to sell a bunch of stuff at one point so I'd have a lot of money. But I'm not confident. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. Hey, Area. I was gonna get my neck to crack. Have fun, okay? Suck an accent. Your email pep talk totally picks me up. I thought balancing nurses and teaching seems more doable now. My pep talk was to enjoy your job. That's all it takes to write your one every day. Really? Then I'll be super motivated. Maybe I'll take a third job. You look super manly today with your ring and bracelet. Very much compliments the giant back tattoo. I guess you can't say that. She will eventually, if you know what I mean. What are we getting? What are we getting? We're getting the, Oh, she asked for Cassius Orange before. Do you prefer Cassius Orange or orange juice? I'm gonna order Cassius Orange, see if she prefers that. Okay, no. Okay, so she asked for the Cassius Orange on her own. But when you order, she wants you to order the orange juice. Usually what they ask for is like a hint to what you should order. Usually the thing that they like is the thing that they'll ask for in the middle of the thing as well. Unless they just got that mixed up because they're both orange. I can't believe Yakuza Dead Souls was the game that let you skip these cutscenes first. Bet you're probably with the ladies, huh? Where'd that come from? I mean, come on, you're stacked, you're laid back, you ooze a kind of adult charm. I don't imagine you have much trouble in the boy department either. Hardly. I'm not. What's wrong? Why the sad face? Sorry. Last guy I dated lied to me for months. He was cheating on me the whole time. Did you throw him to the zombies? Are you serious? Really shook me up. It's been a year and I'm still not really dating. Nearly left him, huh? Liar's a scum. Let's shit on the guy. Liar's a scum. He was probably hiding more than just other women from you. Maybe so. Liars don't take anything seriously. Whatever happens, they think they can just weasel out of it. Might have forgiven him for cheating if he just told me, but after the lies... Most girls wouldn't even go that far. You're right to dump him. Figures he'd be the honest and direct type. I'd try. Straight people. Have you ever thought about marriage, Kiryu-san? Oh god. Oh god. Marriage. No, not really. Alright. Yeah? I said baggage. I said baggage. And that's the second time that Yuria has... We've gone to speak about something, and then she's not talked about it. It's the second time it's happened. I super want to get married. That means I'm extra picky about the guys I date. Plus, I'm the kind of hot and cold type, so most of my relationships burn out pretty quick. Guess it's only natural if you focus on a serious relationship. You think I have a shot at it? How about me? Oh my god, that's the actual answer. That's the actual answer. How about me? Am I in the running? For what? My husband? Not good enough for you? It's not that you're not good enough. I just... You look pretty strong. You might work. You into strong guys? Yeah! What girl doesn't want someone to protect her? I'm half expecting her to just be like, the guy that lied to her, put her massively in debt, and she wants to date someone strong to protect her from, like, protection racket people who gotta come and try to beat her up. Totally nothing like that would ever happen in a hostess story. There'd definitely not be anyone who wants to beat them up and we have to beat them up instead in a hostess story. That'd never happen. Yeah. That I can do. Yeah? I'll have to think about it. Ah, my nose. It's crazy. So one mom from school's in her late 30s, right? But her skin is super nice. Like, no wrinkles at all. Ah, it's the collagen! It's the collagen! I thought she was my age first time I met her. So I asked, and she says she gets facials on a regular basis. I guess that sort of thing really shows. That's why you need a boyfriend, Yuria! Got a few years before you need to worry. I wish if I get lazy about taking care of my skin now, it'll be too late once I get older. It starts shriveling up. Or you could just be me. And blessed with blemishy, but good quality skin. It's blemishy as shit, but my skin looks young. That's just a family thing. My entire mum's side of the family, and pretty much everyone, like, ages fairly well because our skin doesn't age anywhere near as fast as it should. Plus, I also use daily moisturizer and take care of my face. I don't have, like, a full skincare routine of, like, applying 8 different things because that shit costs too much money and I don't have the time or the effort. But I use moisturizer and I take estrogen, so, you know, basically the same thing. Basically the same thing. Is anyone me you think it's getting close to its expiration date? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's this again. Wait, so we have to stare at her and say which part of you looks like you're on death's fucking door? This... I feel like it's a trick and we're gonna look away. I feel like I have to look away. Because or I'm just gonna tell her part of her is old. See, you look at my skin, and then people ask my age, and then I tell them I'm closer to 40 than 30. And then they look at me and they're just like, they don't believe me. Which is accurate, they shouldn't believe me, because I'm 29. But then I tell them that I'm 29, and then they still don't believe me. Any split ends? Are her eyes a little puffy? That's the one part where you can see age here. I definitely have very dark shadows under my eyes. Her lips might be a bit chapped. Kiryu just fucking roasting this woman here. I might need a little... her tits is too saggy, clearly. The hands. Legs look a little swollen. Kiryu roasting this poor woman. God damn. Nice hands, no other words. What am I looking at? Apparently legs is the correct answer. Apparently legs is the correct answer. I feel like just looking nowhere would be the correct answer, but legs, apparently. Your legs look a little swollen. Probably from standing all day at work. We had a field trip last week where I think I walked 5 miles. My legs were dead. Wanna go on for a pedicure and a massage then? Oh, I like the sound of that. Thanks for the tip. I'm impressed how observant you are. You didn't say my tits were saggy or anything. But meanwhile, in Kiryu's mind the entire time, she's just roasting the shit out of him. Just like, her lips are chapped, her hair's all frayed, her tits are saggy, like, her eyes are puffy. Your legs are a little swollen. So that's why it's good. Made you look sympathetic to her pain. Whereas it's like, yeah, that part of you looks old as fuck because, you know, your job's ruining you. My birthday's in August, so I'm a Leo. And Leos were ranked the luckiest in today's horoscope. Can we not talk to this lady? Yeah, you reap any benefits so far? Oh, yeah, that little thing called a fucking zombie apocalypse. Oh, really? I spilled my lunch on my shirt, then I dropped my phone and totally scratched it. And I'm stuck at work because of the zombies. Talk about a letdown. I think good part was where you came in. Your luck will turn around tomorrow. Today's not over yet. Your puppy eyes clearly show you have to juggle 2 jobs. Probably won't cut it though. You're clearly just not sleeping. Like certain people in chat. Today's not over yet. Something wonderful could be just around the corner. Like what? Like, I can't think this through. You and I can get a tasty dinner. Walked into that one. Okay, Dominic, I have to ask. For you right now, is it almost 3 or is it almost midnight or is it somewhere in between? Because I know what time it should be depending on where people are in North America, but I don't know where in North America, which time zone. 2:40. Okay. Okay, so you're not in the latest time zone. You're in one of the middle ones. It's still almost 3 o'clock. Go to bed! You just asked me out on a date. Does that mean I'm lucky? By a certain point, a person has to take control of their own destiny. The ball's in your court. And my balls are in your court, so I better make sure I don't let any opportunities slip by. And we're gonna call it there because I'm perfect at this. My nose feels super stuffy. Bleh. 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 Okay, I have 1,000,000 yen. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We don't have to worry about it. Come back soon. I mean it. I will. I took on return that opened in and didn't go to bed until morning. So that's the thing, my work, the way that my work is now, and has been for a long ass time, I can't do that anymore because I physically don't have the time. But also, you know, I'm an old motherfucker, and if I stay up that late, then I'll be honest, I have no fucking clue how people watch my streams. I really don't. Okay, I got a birthday coming up soon. Oh, it's not my birthday though. It's my brother's. He's in high school and I have no idea what to get him for a present. You have any ideas? I'd love to hear them, Kiryu. A hat, sure. A video game would be a better option than a hat. Kiryu the Boomer. Buy a teenage brother a hat. They'll love the hat. Like, oh god. I know people say where it's just like, I'm fine staying up late, or I was going to be up late anyways, and that's why I watch your streams. And it's just like, okay, I on one hand I get that, but also, god, the idea of like, oh, it's midnight, I better watch my streamer do a stream. I couldn't do that. I don't have that level of commitment to watch a streamer. I don't have that commitment. They're gonna be, hey, the friend of a much healthier when I have a job again. Where do I have to walk for her to talk to me? Okay, I walk around until she talks to me. Apparently I just walk around until she talks to me. Get out of here! Oh, in the safe zone. Oh, in the safe zone. Oh. Oh, the safe zone. Oh, I have to go to the safe zone for the day. I don't remember if that's how it works with Ryuji. That was way too long ago for me to remember that. It's alright, we'll be entering daylight savings soon. Or undaylight savings or whatever it is. So then my streams will go back to being an hour earlier. And then I'll hit daylight savings, and then they'll go an hour earlier again. You know, I may not be able to stream then. I may not be able to stream during that time because I may have to move, but... Hello? This is Yuria from Shine. Oh, hey, hey, what's up? It's feeling a little lonely today, but we could go out after hours tonight. What do you say? Sure, let's do it. I'll be waiting for you outside the club. Don't wait outside the club. Zombies! No one cares. No one cares. No one gives a shit. No one cares about a zombie. It's gonna be weird to play Yakuza 5 and just be like, oh yeah, being outside is like safe and fine because there's not zombies everywhere. I'm not gonna be used to it. I'm gonna have been around zombies so frequently in this game that I'm going to forget what playing a zombie, a Yakuza game without zombies will be. We'll be walking around Kamurocho just being like, where are the giant walls? Oh, right, there's no zombies. Right, that was the spin-off. Never mind. I'm very terrified of the possibility of having to move, because I'm really worried that it's going to be like several months before I can stream again. I'm very, very concerned. Very concerned. But just finding a place where, because I wouldn't move anywhere unless I could stream there. Sorry, did you wait long? Yeah, really? I just stepped out of here. Well, want to have you stand around here with the zombies prowling the place? Haha, even a date is serious business, huh? There's zombies! I got a message. It's from Koichi's mother. I wonder what's up. Hee hee. What is it? It's a little boy named Koichi, one of the children I look after. He sent me a message from his mom's phone. Wow, smart kid. What did he say? He said, when I grow up, I'm gonna marry you. You're a very popular teacher, apparently. Aw, don't tease. So, what should we do now? We should hang out, because karaoke! Karaoke! Yeah, because I wouldn't move somewhere where I can't stream. It's just finding somewhere where I can stream is going to be an issue. Because I could just go, oh, I'll just find roommates to move in with. But outside of the other issues that come up with doing that, how many people would be willing to let me move into their place and then do this fucking thing several days a week for several hours? That's why me living somewhere and then having people move in with me where they already know that's going to happen is a much simpler proposition. Super excited to sing with you, Kiryu-san, and now you're out of the quarantine zone, and you don't have to go back to your job that's surrounded by fucking zombies. Wait, no, you're gonna do that anyways? Okay, never mind. Be 1,000 for the two of you. So yeah, just how long it could take to find a place where I can stream is going to be a nightmare. Especially like trying to find a place where I have other people move in with me. Because like, am I going to be approved for any place? Am I going to be approved for a place on my own that has multiple bedrooms? My apartment building has soundproof walls. Not sure how typical that is where you live, though. I'll be honest, I don't know of anywhere. I don't think I've been to any place that has had soundproof walls. I don't think I've been anywhere that has that. Summer memories ago. Oh, I remember this song. Oh, I remember this song. Yeah, this has got the it's got the guitar in it. I think this one's also from Yakuza 3. I wonder with the new engine whether we're just gonna get a whole host of new songs with Yakuza 5. I mean, Yakuza 5 is the one directly before Yakuza 0, and Yakuza 0 has like all new songs. So, maybe. Hurry! 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 Summer memories. God damn it! The song picked up a lot very quickly. The lines are so fast! The other lines are like slow, and then those lines are so fast. Maybe I'll be excited getting back to Yakuza 6 for the Yakuza Kiwami 2 karaoke. I didn't like it to start with. I didn't like Yakuza 2 Kiwami. I didn't like Yakuza Kiwami 2's like style of karaoke because I wasn't used to it after Yakuza 0 and 1. But that is like at a consistent speed the entire time. Maybe I can tolerate that a lot more than this than these ones where it just flips around in speed absolutely constantly with how fast a line is or isn't, so it's really hard to work out. I remember for whatever reason I originally couldn't like get used to the new method, but that may have just been because it was a consistent speed and I was trying to mentally adjust for the changing speed. Or maybe just Yakuza 3, 4, and Dead Cells have like not a great engine for it, and it's just the timing is way stricter, and in 0 and 1 it was way looser, and I could do that easier. I'd say that went pretty good. I want to hear you sing. Are we gonna do a duet? It's gonna be great! I don't get the duet. I don't get the duet, but we do get Machine Gun Kiss. But we do get Machine Gun Kiss. I guess the other hostess will have to be the duet. How many times to do this? It's always a banger. Fast. See, some lines are just faster. Play faster. That was his own button. Fuck up, well, don't worry about it, it's fine. Mash. I find it amazing that, like, Kuroda, the voice actor for Kiryu, like, he did Yakuza 1 and Yakuza 2. And, like, obviously, he's a fantastic fucking voice actor. Listen to anything that comes out of Kiryu's mouth. And it's like, yeah, he's a really good voice actor in those games. And then they get to Yakuza 3, and it's just like, hey, we're also gonna do karaoke. Hey, Takuya, can you sing? And then it turns out that he has the voice of a goddamn fucking angel. I don't know. Maybe he was a singer before he also did this as well. I know he does a band now, and that band does a lot of Yakuza songs, but maybe he was a singer beforehand, so like they got him and they were just like, hey, we also, like, the dude who's playing our main character is also a great singer, and karaoke is a big thing that people love. Let's just put that into Yakuza 3 as well. It may have been that case. But it may have also just been a case of, hey, we're gonna do karaoke. Do you reckon you can sing? And he's just like, all right, we'll see how it goes. And then it turns out he's just amazing at it. I don't know the order of events there. I don't know the order of events. But the second one is funnier to me. So that is the one in my heart that I'm keeping as true. I have a great voice, Kiryu-san. I could listen to you all night. Think so? Thanks. I'm afraid your time is up. Please leave your microphones there and then go fight the zombies. Oh, wait, the zombies aren't outside of this building, so it's fine. I just want to go and speak to her again. But there's going to be zombies. And then everything will be fine. And my god. Ow, my foot. Ow, my foot. My feet are not happy with me. I didn't stream most of last week because of how fucking busy it was at work. And by all of last week, I mean I streamed for like 2 hours last week. It was really fucking busy all week at work. And that was just me standing still the entire time. So it was very painful on my feet because standing still and just doing nothing but serving is way worse for my feet than walking around doing a bunch of other stuff while serving people. And then me and my fucking genius was just like, oh, the end of the work week? Oh, let's go out on Saturday and Sunday for like my entire spare time and also walk everywhere. And then come back to work and do that again. So my feet are very mad at me. Minor inconveniences zombies cannot get in the way of karaoke, don't worry. They should get in the way of doing hostess clubs, though. That felt awesome. You had a great voice. And you really know how to make things fun. I'd love to come back and do this again sometime. Sure. Well, I should be heading back to the zombies. It's the fact that, like, sometimes they talk at the hostess club like they're stuck there, and it's just like, it sucks. We're surrounded by zombies. Ugh. And then you can bring them out, and they're totally just, like, able to leave. And then they go back in. And then they go back in. Though if it's anything like, certain recent events, maybe even the people who can get out of the safe zone go back into the quarantine zone to continue doing their jobs because they need the paycheck. Or they'll get evicted. It could also be that. They're talking about the clients that are aware of the actual zombies. They're super aware of the actual zombies at this point. To Yuria. And another 5 hearts. Thanks so much for before. I had a blast. No, that was just the blast from my gun when I was shooting the zombies. We'll have to go out after hours again. Go call him the hat, Kiryu-san. He was super happy. Size was adjustable, so I didn't have to worry about that. And I wasn't surprised he was watch your shoes. It was really a perfect choice. Okay. Buy teenagers hats. Yakuza's golden advice. How do you do, fellow kids? That's how I can count on you, Kiryu-san. Like, I feel like if they're 10 or under, I could see them liking a hat, but you know. No presents for you. What will it be? The orange juice. As it turns out. And fruit platter. You know what I'm concerned about? I don't think it's happened. Thinking back to Yakuza 2 with the Kiwami stuff, I don't think it happened. Certain things have. I'm gonna miss it if the Yakuza games, or Like a Dragon games, I guess they're now becoming. I'm gonna be really upset if the Like a Dragon games ever, like, change all the sounds for their menus and stuff. Because it's so distinct to me now, and it's so distinctly Yakuza. That not seeing the dialogue going like it's a typewriter, or the really loud, like, movement when you select options and stuff. If they ever get rid of that, it's gonna not feel like a fucking Like a Dragon game. If some of the spin-offs, like if Judgment is a different thing, then whatever. But like, at least for the main series, I want to make sure that stuff stays. Because it's so ingrained in there. Like the sub-story sounds changed from Yakuza 0 to Yakuza 1. Which makes me upset because I still really like the sub-story sounds in Yakuza 0 are fucking perfect. Hell, Yakuza 3 onwards, we haven't gotten sub-story sounds because the game doesn't give you a prompt telling you, hey, this is a sub-story that you're doing. So, that's also a thing, but you know. Kiryu-san, have you heard any interesting news lately? It's kind of boring being cooped up in here. Do you want some interesting news? Well, let me take you out of the quarantine zone. You care about cozy loungewear and creamy desserts at convenience stores. I do not have any of those information. Yeah. I don't have anything for you about that. I may not know much about the creamy desserts that you can get at convenience stores, but I know about the creamy desserts that I can give you. So my mom came back in Osaka, was pretty sick a while back. She wound up in the hospital. Was she a zombie? It's terrible. It's just the two of us. It's been up to me to work to cover our bills. So while you're doing hostess work on top of your teaching job? That's right. It's gotta be tough on you, physically and emotionally. It really is. Stretched pretty thin, but I don't have much of a choice. So she's 100% coming back to work for the money. It's zombies, but I need the money. Gotta get the cash, gotta get the dough. Is there some way I can help? I have $1 million yen carrying around money on me. I can help? I wouldn't want to trouble you. Thanks for offering, though. Thanks for always ordering the cheapest alcohol on the menu, you cheap ass, you tight ass. It's definitely helping me and my sick mom. I don't want you working yourself sick here. Then you can cheer me on. Just a couple words of encouragement would be awesome. You got it. You could do this, Yuria. Keep at it. I feel better already. Alright, time to get back to work. You're pushing yourself too hard again, Yuria. You look tired. Oh, do I? I'm sorry. It's just the stress of the zombies. But one could day and night straight for a while. Plus now the city's gone all crazy. Guess I'm just hitting my limit. Yeah. Once the city calms down, you should take a break. Rest up. You're one of the kids you teach are relying on you. Break sounds really nice. Maybe I'll go hit the hot springs. Wanna come with me? Mixed bathing, huh? I get to see you without mixed bathing, huh? Maybe you should rest up at home. Maybe you should rest up at home. Long trips can be pretty draining. There's hot springs in the city. There's hot springs, like, literally in the city now. Carrier. You went to them. If you want, I could give you exposure. Oh, no. Oh, no. Carry the sex pest. I'd be bored just cooped up in my room. Or do you want to get out of going? Yeah. Hardly. Although it might be better if I didn't go. What? Why? I'd make it too much fun. You'd have a wild time and come home all tired out from partying. Super true. I wouldn't get rested up at all. It'd be worth it though. I want to go. Alright, once things calm down a bit. Once again, we're getting hostess dialogue that actually has some level of chemistry and character to it. It actually has some. I feel like it's just they were writing so many hostesses for Yakuza 3 that they just weren't quite sure what they were doing. Actually, no, for Yakuza 3 specifically, they had a sexist write almost all of them. I'm fairly positive that's what it was. I'm pretty sure it was just someone massively misogynistic was writing for the hostesses in Yakuza 3. I mean, you can definitely feel with Dead Souls that they're getting better at the hostess writing. And maybe that experience has come from the fact that they keep putting fucking 10 of them in each game. So also joking about how much moral support it wouldn't help pay the bills, but also nudity, yes. But also nudity, yes. What part of me do you like best, Kiryu-san? Where'd this come from? Well, I think it's been a while since I had a guy, so I'm obviously not the hottest gal ever. You said you weren't dating anyone specifically. That doesn't know what that means. You keep coming in asking for me, so you must like me, right? Well, true. Guy wouldn't risk his neck to spend time with a girl he didn't like. Right? So what part of me does it for you? The brain. Kiryu the sapiosexual out here. Eyes or hands? I love your puffy eyes and your old ass hands. Like a hair out of place. We gotta get all the dialogue. She smiles a lot. Your tits! I love your tits! That's what it is, clearly. Nice legs. How about your hands? No, they're hands. Her hands are so delicate. And actually, what'd the eyes say? She's got kind of... Beautiful eyes! Beautiful eyes! As we always say in Yakuza. I gotta say it with a much more butchered Japanese accent. But if I try to do that, it won't be good in several ways. So I'm not going to. But beautiful eyes. You got kind eyes. In this picture, you're watching over the kids in your class. Yeah? If I ever settle down inside a family, I want to be with a woman like that. Oh, stop. You're making me blush here. You gotta hear this, Kiryu-san. Hmm? Did something good happen? Yeah, actually. A guy just told me he likes me. Are you talking about me talking about your eyes? What? Who? He's a younger guy, all upbeat and active, and he's super cute. You were just telling me that you like no guy likes you. You were just telling me that. I feel like you were just fishing for compliments there, Yuria. I see. So, you going out with him? Probably not. I mean, he's only 5. Jeez, he's one of the kids in my class. God damn it. God damn it, Yuria. Carrier, no! Carrier, no! Why is this an option? What the fuck? Why the fuck is this an option, game? What the hell? What the hell, game? Come on. No. No. God damn it. God damn it. It's pretty precocious. Who tells a woman he likes her at 5? Are you jealous? Not very mature of you, Kiryu-san. Yada yada doa. I'm just surprised. Oh, you can stand to be a bit jealous. Because he just not that into me. I never said... Nope, it's too late now. I'm accepting his offer. I'm spoken for. Sheesh. Actual, oh god, actual chemistry. Actual conversation. Actual back and forth. God, it's amazing how much better the hostesses have been in Dead Souls compared to previous games. There's still some that are kind of plain compared to some previous games. There's still some in this game that are like that, but fuck me, compared to 3 and 4, the bar is significantly higher in this game. Which I think a big part of it is the fact that they let the characters who are talking to them be fucking characters. Kiryu in Yakuza 3 was nothing but a wall for them to bounce off that just repeated what they wanted to hear the entire time. Or said something dickhead that they liked because the writers were, you know, a bunch of misogynists for that game. Because Yakuza 3 hostesses are rough. I'm starving. Think I'll go to the supermarket and get some groceries. What should I make? Hamburgers, gratin, curry, savory egg custard. I want to eat them all, but I couldn't possibly eat that much, let alone make them. Could you eat all that, Kiryu? Oh god, so much food. Is that how much I played Honey Pop? I can't criticize. Leave the curry to me! Because I'll just get the takeout stuff from Matsuya! Can never eat all that much at once. The ready-made stuff is easier. Was it the one that they had in Yakuza 3, where Kiryu was cutting the onions at the world's slowest speed. I think he was making a curry with his onions, but I'm not actually sure. Leave the curry to me! I was correct. There, that ought to do it. Yeah, they're letting... Oh god. Oh god. They've really let the characters like that you're talking to with the hostesses be characters a lot more in Dead Souls compared to the previous games. There were still moments with some hostesses. Like, obviously, again, there's that one hostess in Yakuza 3, the final hostess that we spoke to, who has been pretty much the best hostess in all of them. And that's not just because she's a woman who beat the shit out of someone. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no bias from me in the regard that the one woman who I find is the best hostess is the one who beat the crap out of someone. I don't know what you're talking about. But, like, she was really good in Yakuza 3, and Kiryu had genuine chemistry with her, where Kiryu, the way Kiryu and her spoke to each other actually, like, had back and forth. Like, you could tell that they were into each other because of the way they were talking and stuff like that. And there's been, like, there was, like, a handful, like, maybe, in Yakuza 4 that were like that, but there's been a number of them more in here that have been like that. Majima was able to bounce off with the way that he speaks to them. Ryuji, very much, they let Ryuji very much just be a Ryuji, and they're letting Kiryu be Kiryu now. Akiyama still felt kind of plain in this game, but you know. That game was purposely isn't racism and cheating funny. Honey Pop? Wait, Honey Pop is also racist? That part I've not heard of. Wait, I didn't realize that Honey Pop was also racist. Wait, what? That part I hadn't heard about. Kiryu-san? It's Iria. What's up? Wanna go with me before my shift today? Sure. Yeah? I thought it might be until last minute. Great, I'll meet you outside of Shine. Sounds good. Oh, we don't get the clothing mask this one, do we? Because we go straight from the date. Or do we get it? I don't know. I don't remember. I've only spoken to like 30 hostesses across the last couple games. I don't remember how it works. See, the thing is, the weird thing is that with the hostesses and the chemistry of your characters bouncing off of them, I do feel like Yakuza like 0 and 1 and 2, your character doesn't get to be that much of a character in those either. But those hostesses have the advantage of being way more fleshed out and fully voice acted. So for those ones, they do so much with the hostess that your character not being able to like bring everything that they can be to the table. You can get away with it a lot more because of that aspect. Fully voice acted and everything like that. They don't have to be as in depth for your character to like have the to give the character something to work with. But for these ones, I definitely need it. Again, if it says racism is good, because guys' characters reduce each other down to their ethnicity or breast size. Is it because it's like super porn stuff, so it's just like, hey, you can search on porn websites by race? Like that kind of thing? Okay. Sorry, honey, you'll just have to wait a little longer. Can you do that for me? That's a good boy. Be brave now. I'll see you soon. Bye now. Who was that? Kitty-san! Sorry, I was just ignoring you for 30 seconds. There's a little boy who sent me the message, Koichi. Oh, right. When he's gonna marry you when he grows up. He's really upset because I haven't been coming to school. He's having a meltdown, saying he wants to see me. Poor kid. With things around Kamurocho, there isn't much you can do. I mean, she can leave the quarantine zone, as we've done, but I don't know what to say to him. I can't tell him the truth, of course. Wish I knew how to help. Me too. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a real downer, aren't I? Thank you for coming. Wow, you're really early today. Just gonna wait to see you. It's Linus as rotten as a zombie. Ha zombies. Alright, we're going out eating. Let's go. We have Watami all the time. Let's get some yakiniku. I haven't had that for a while. But that's in the quarantine zone, isn't it? I didn't even let her escape the quarantine zone on our date. Conray's in the quarantine zone now. Watami's the one place that isn't. This looks good. What should we get? Let's head it. Let's discuss this when we're away from the zombies. I kind of have to assume that in universe, there's nowhere near as many zombies parading the streets as there are in gameplay. And it's just, there are zombies like in buildings and they're just kind of just hanging out there. And if they hear something, they might come running after you. And it's not every single street has 40 to 50 lined up for you. Because characters get around all the time. I mean, you have us with a gun right now, but you know. This way, please. Hello there. Can I take your order? Like, surely if this apocalypse went on for too long, like, all of the meat at Kanrai would go off eventually, right? Guess I should do the ordering. Alright, kalbi, more kalbi, sirloin, harami, beef. I was about to say, I know kalbi, I know sirloin. What's harami? Harami is beef skirt steak. Then you've got liver sashimi. I guess, is liver a part of the body that you can have raw? I guess? Or is this another one of those things where Japan actually, like, tries to make you not get sick from the food so that you actually give a shit about that? Learning that Japan doesn't have to worry about salmonella with their chickens because they have inspections on any chicken farms to make sure that, hey, are you making sure to take care of your chickens so they don't all get salmonella? So then people don't get salmonella? Apparently that's just, like, Japan just does that. So you don't have to worry about getting salmonella from chickens or eggs and stuff like that in Japan. But other countries do because it's just like, fuck it, who gives a shit? Just make sure, just tell everyone to cook it. Just make sure everyone cooks it. If they get salmonella from their own cooking or they went to a restaurant that accidentally undercooked it, it's their own fucking fault. So maybe raw beef is also like that in terms of having raw liver. Or maybe just liver in general is like that. I don't know. Obviously, I know that, like, beef and stuff, you're less likely to get sick by having it raw compared to chicken. But, I don't know if it's still advisable. Can I just say kimchi because I want kimchi? Can I just say, can I just get kimchi because I personally want kimchi? I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna get beef soup. Oh, we didn't order drinks. I probably should have ordered more. Oh, there wasn't drinks there. Conrad didn't have drinks. I probably should have ordered more. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I guess for a place like that, because it's Korean barbecue, you're probably meant to order a lot more different things and then put them together. Maybe each of the things are much smaller. She's gonna complain about being hungry. Are you okay? I'm just not used to that sort of thing. You said you were excited for it! You said you were excited for it! Or did you not like specifically the kimchi that I got? Or the spicy beef soup? It's kimchi! How do you not love it? Come on. I did say, and this is from a Worth It video, I did say that the, one of the ones, the videos that they did, where they went to, I think it was a Haitian restaurant, and they had a thing called pickles, and then I looked up pickles, and it is, like, pickles isn't the same as kimchi, but it is a different way of, like, it's a Haitian version of, like, fermented cabbage. I think it was cabbage. I think it was cabbage. And I'm just like, oh, I want to try doing that. I'm terrified of making my own fermented foods at home, though. Because I feel like if I try to make a fermented food at home, I'm going to fuck it up, and I'll make myself sick. I'm a good cook. I can cook stuff really well. I feel like I've got the cooking aspect down really well in terms of, like, controlling heat and, like, managing all of that and all of that stuff. But preparation for something like that, where it's just do this and leave it in a fridge or anything like that, I don't have experience with that. So fermenting a food at home, I would worry that I'd fuck it up because I don't have experience doing that specific type of food prep. Super grateful for the escort with your gun. Do you cook it all, Kiryu? Sure, I even catch my own fish half the time while I'm shirtless. Whoa, that's super hardcore. I'd love to taste something you made sometime. Sure. What will it be? We're getting the orange juice. Gotta admit, I'm a little surprised. And a fruit platter. Maybe it's because I ordered the beef soup and she doesn't like. Maybe she's vegetarian. Maybe she's vegetarian and it's because I ordered the beef soup. Maybe if I just ordered vegetarian options at the restaurant, it would have been fine. So if I got like the kimchi and anything else, was anything else that Conrad even vegetarian? It's Korean barbecue. There's a Korean barbecue. Most of the stuff that I was reading there was different, you know, meats to barbecue. I need to go to a Korean barbecue place. I really badly need to go to a Korean barbecue place. Me and Hannibal, when we've been into the city, have been to a number of like Korean places in the city for fried chicken. And oh my god, Korean fried chicken is, oh my god, so fucking good. Korean fried chicken is fucking bomb as shit. But like I say, there's the place that we normally go to in the city because it's near the where like music venues are. There's a lot of Korean places around there, and I see some places that are like either Korean barbecue or Korean hot pot, and I'm just like, God, I want to try those. I want to try those. Korean chicken wings, oh god. Well, there's like two different places, and they had very different types of things, but they were both fucking fantastic. Hey, Kiryu-san, have you had any interesting news lately? No, still no.
Yeah.
Still no. I still haven't had shit. Just give me chicken with actual spices. So yeah, it's just like, oh, like me as a white person. Oh, I really liked when I went to this non-white restaurant. Why? Because they seasoned their food. I also say this. I was also taken to a Asian night market, like on the weekend that just passed, and I got so much food in me. I got fucking vegetarian pancakes. I got custard puffs. I got fucking skewer sticks of like roasted veggies. I got fresh sugarcane juice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Quebec is especially known for putting barely any spices in food. Hey. Gravy's a spice. Gravy is a spice. Actually, Domino, I've been meaning to ask you about that because I want to try making my own poutine at home because the idea of poutine sounds lovely, I don't know if I'd like poutine because like I love chips and gravy and I love cheese and chips. But I don't know about the combination of cheese and gravy. So, being the Canadian, actually wanted to ask you, and to completely distract you from your work. For poutine, I know that the cheese is specifically cheese curds, which is, I don't know how different that is taste-wise compared to any other cheese. For other types of cheese, I don't know how different cheese curds is. I can't find anywhere to fucking buy cheese curds. But the gravy, is it a specific type of gravy for poutine? Or is it just like your savory beef brown gravy? Because I want to try making it at home. Although I guess I would also need a fryer at home. Because I imagine oven-cooked chips probably wouldn't work for poutine. I don't have a fryer of any kind in my house right now. So the only way I could cook chips would be to put them in the oven. Unless you can pan fry chips, but I also don't see that going well either. So I would probably also need a fryer. I should probably just have a fryer anyways. I probably should have some type of fryer just in... Most things I don't cook require frying, but very specific things would. So yeah. I feel like you've kind of changed lately. What? Seriously? Changed how? First he seems really put together. Like you must be good with your kids. Right? That sounds pretty accurate. Now I see you're just a kid yourself. Oh! What makes a poutine is definitely the cheese, but average beef gravy will do. Okay. Because cheese curds is the thing that I cannot find. I cannot find cheese curds specifically anywhere. I might have to look online and just go, is there a shop that is anywhere reasonable for me to get to that sells specifically cheese curds? But okay, so the gravy isn't anything different. And then you can just fuck that bitch up by just shoving bacon chunks in anything else that you want on there, because why not also put toppings on there? I'm super grown up. You're just missing something here. Look closely. Alright, let me take a closer look. I can't. Every time I ask me, I get all tongue-tied. Haha, you gotta be kidding. A big guy like you getting all bashful? I was the one missing something. I guess we'll both just have to know each other much, much better. Yeah. We'll keep busting out lines like that and I really won't be able to look you in the eye again. I guess we both have a few surprises left in us. Actual chemistry! Oh my god! I'm not used to seeing this for Kiryu. I just said my mom was getting released from the hospital. Yeah? She got over the zombie infection? Let's go! Yeah, I'm super relieved. I was really panicking for a while there. I can imagine. I've known my share of sick and injured people before. I know how it is. Oh god, Kiryu. I know my share of sick and injured people. One of them got out of a coma and immediately started killing people with a gun. It was hype as fuck, but you know. It's always a harsh reminder of how powerless you can be to help the ones you love. Jesus Christ, Kiryu. Jesus Christ, Kiryu. I just keep worrying that I'd never get to see her again. You gonna go to her now? Cheese curds is a byproduct of making milk. Has a squeaky texture, but doesn't have a strong flavor besides being salty. Oh, okay. So an actual, like, strong cheese flavor, then. If you had a cheese that was a strong cheese flavor, then it probably wouldn't actually work, then? Is that the idea? Like, if you had something like a mozzarella, because a mozzarella's got a fairly cheesy taste to it, it wouldn't work as well? Okay. So I had no idea about this for cheese curds. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Apparently, this is no time to cry. There's no time to cry. You don't want your mum worrying about you. Save your tears for when she's healthy and out of the hospital. You're right. There's still bills to pay. I need to focus on what's important here. Plus, I'm finally getting the hang of my job here. It's starting to be fun. Show that smile to your mum and it'll make her feel good as you. You think so? I hope you're right. Won't be long now. Hang in there. Ah, my nose. Fuck. Feel really tired all of a sudden. I wonder why. Your mum's being released. Well, that tension just melted away. Why not let yourself relax a bit? I guess you're right. There's still some kind of distraction for a bit of mindless fun. Sex! Wanna hunt some zombies? Wanna hunt some... Let's go kill some zombies. Let's go. Let's take in the night sights. The night sights are just zombies also. That's just the same answer. Catching up on sleep. Catching up on sleep. Catch up on sleep. You'll feel refreshed and sharp. Plus, keep your mind from dwelling on all your problems. It's a pretty good, simple solution, Kiryu-san. Not a bad one, though. Right? Good night. Wait, you mean right now? Here? You can actually head in my lap if it'd be more comfortable. I'd never get to sleep. There's a smile. Well, feeling a bit less tired now? You were just... Damn it. Are you? Carrier. Mozzarella tastes quite mild if you ask me, but yeah, the cheese is more about the texture than the taste, hence why it's hard to substitute. Okay. See, I didn't know this about poutine. I had no idea about that. I mean, like, mozzarella has a mild taste, but I mean, like, compared to something that doesn't have a strong flavor. Like, obviously, if you got, like, a Gouda or an Eden or anything, and that'd be stronger, but, like... Like, mozzarella tastes mild, but I would say it tastes distinctly cheesy kind of thing. I gotta stay for longer because I need to get to the full hearts. Damn it, now I need to do another 3 questions. I need to... Okay. Oh, let's go. Fuck it. Okay, so fuck up the questions. Let's get Kyogetsu green. I keep fucking this up and just having the tiniest little bit at the end. So we get into the super deep heart of the matter. Of like what's happening with her and everything. And then we get the questions from the beginning because it just cycles them in order. March would probably work better. Okay. But yeah, texture is about it's about the texture of the cheese in a poutine. Okay. Because I also just don't know anywhere that sells poutine. I've seen poutine being sold once here, and it was at a food truck that was at a concert, and the line for it was incredibly long, and we were already waiting a long time for our burgers, and the cup was like a handful, if that. Like, I saw someone walk past, they were holding the cup in their hand like this, and the cup went up to the top of their fingers, and it was $15. And I'm just like, I want to try poutine. I don't want to try poutine that badly. Food rant, by the way. Pretty much the same drunk as you are sober, huh, Kiryu-san? Yeah, I suppose it doesn't show too much. What about you? Food rant, there it is. I get super crazy when I'm drunk. I'm a giggly mess. I'll also have the neighbors complain. Sounds pretty bad. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. Everything just gets so funny. So all my friends ever want to go out drinking with me. You're just a kid. You're just a kid. Watch how much you throw back. Chastise this woman. I'd hate for something bad to happen to you. Like what? You think I'm gonna get drunk and deck somebody? No, that would make me into you more, but... I mean, like alcohol poisoning. You could die if you drink too much, you know? Oh. Wow. I guess I better be a little more careful then. Did this woman really not know that alcohol poisoning's a thing? Friends would be crushed if something happened to you. Go easy for their sake too, yeah? Sake! You can drink sake. Go easy on their sake. You're drinking all their sake, Yuria. That shit's expensive. Go easy on their sake.
Yeah.
As a little girl, I had a dream that I'd have given anything to make come true. Yeah? I wanted to eat my fill of marshmallows. I got your tongue, you? It's cute. You were a kid. So did you ever do it? They had a big sale at the grocery store last week. Got sick of them after 10. Maybe that was one dream that should have stayed a dream. Did you ever dream as a kid, Kiryu-san? To become a Yakuza and drive rich and cool fancy cars like my dad. Literally his reason that he gave when he was a kid, by the way. Kiryu and Nishiki very much became Yakuza for the status. We saw the cutscene. We saw the flashback. We saw that. They super did it for the status. To build a happy home, you fucking liar. You fucking liar, Kiryu. Build a happy home, I guess. I grew up in an orphanage, so I've always envied normal families. Oh, wow. Well, if it comes true soon, go find yourself a wife already. No, it's alright. I'm happy now living with the kids. Wedding rings and blood relations don't matter. I've found my family. Aw, Kiryu. Sounds like you're living the dream right now. Still not what you wanted when you were a kid, Kiryu. You're a fucking liar. You're a terrible liar. We all know it's bullshit. Do you have any hidden talents, Yuria? Talents? I've got perfect pitch. So you can name any note you hear? Right. I've done piano since I was a kid, so I write music and stuff. Write a song for me. You play piano? That's pretty impressive too. I do. I play lullabies for the kids in my nursery school during nap time. Wish I could do the same. Getting kids to go to sleep is harder than you'd think. Right? Look on their face when they're sleeping like little angels is super cute. I'd love to see you all work with the kids. No way. If you showed off, you'd scare them all to tears. Hey. I guess they had to make sure. That these two really hit it off because they do have that similarity of helping out a bunch of children. So despite how different they are in a lot of other ways, they both still like super care about that. Looking up online, every mozzarella says they use mozzarella as a substitute, and all the replies are Canadians losing their shit. So don't use. So what we've confirmed is to not use mozzarella in the poutine. Got it. I'm gonna Google this. Where? Okay, cheese curds by Australia. See, you're also distracting me from my work, Domino. You're distracting me from the hostesses. Cheesecurds.com.au. Isn't that shit because you can't substitute the cheese? Which is fair but not helpful. So everywhere that I'm seeing is like farm websites, farm sale websites is everything that I'm seeing. I like how I put Cheese Codes Australia. One of the websites is literally just a thing called the Poutine Project. The chip, the cheese curd, the gravy. Where is this place? They've got a lot of different poutines with a lot of stuff on there. Sriracha and maple syrup glazed crispy bacon on your poutine? That's a lot. Where is this place? Is this okay? How does this food website not tell me where you are? Ah, it's in fucking Melbourne! You're fucked, Melbourne! Fuck you, you cunt! I'm sorry, Melbourne. I'm sorry, Melbourne. I'm saying, oh, there's some things here where it's just like cheese curd for like $10 plus whatever the shipping will be. $50 minimum delivery. That might be a bit more difficult. Because cheese curds don't keep very long. If I buy at the grocery store, it's likely no more than 2 days old. Oh, okay. So delivery is like super. Okay, that would be why I don't see them at the shops then. Okay. I'm so down on my luck lately. Putting on savings past its expiration date. I got charged a late fee for returning some DVDs. Hope my luck changes soon. What the fuck was that face? How about a day with me? Maybe you need blessing at a shrine. The shrines are gone. We can't spend our completion points on shrines. They're not in this game. I don't know if they've been in any game since Yakuza 1. I'll be honest, good food, like healthy food, or better for you food. Wait, do I go back to the safe zone? I go to the safe zone. for this. I've been trying, I was trying to think of a way of like making healthier food for myself to eat and things like that. So I've changed over my lunches as of this week to having wraps. Sorry, VOD users, we like food. VOD users are super used to the fact that we talk about, it's a Yakuza hostess stream. What else are we going to talk about? We talk about food all the time. There's a literal food rant emote in chat. Like, we always talk about food. But yeah, trying to work out ways of healthier food, but also just cutting down on plastic waste for food that I have, and also going completely vegan for my home dishes. Been trying to come up with ways of doing that, and I had a good idea of I'm just gonna have wraps for lunch. Have my wrap, have my salad stuff on there, which most pre-mixed salad bags in Australia aren't vegan because they keep coming with fucking cream or yogurt sauces. Like, oh, here's a bag of like 7 different veggies cut up already for you to just go and put onto your wraps. Here's also a tub of yogurt sauce with it, so it's not vegan. Fuck you. So I just have red cabbage and carrot, which to be fair, is exactly the main things that I wanted. So I'm fine with just that. So I've got that on there. I've got my rice on there that has a little bit of like lemon zest and coriander seed in it. And then I've got whatever like vegan mince or protein that I'm like cooking up and cutting up and putting that into there. And I have all of that. And I'm just like, I also want to put avocado or guac on there. And then I realized that I do grocery shopping once a week. And so I've purchased, because I knew the avocados were just completely out. So I purchased a packet of guacamole. And this is day 3, and it's okay. And I'm just like, I don't know if the guac's gonna last a week is the issue. I don't know if it's gonna last until my wraps that I make on Sunday, and today's, like, Wednesday. So, like, all the other parts I'm fine with. Like, I'm keeping my salads in a crisp thing with a little bit of moisture, so hopefully that should hopefully last the week. And everything, and, like, the rice and other stuff should be fine. It's rice. But I have no idea if the guac's gonna last a week, and now I'm gonna, like, if I can't use the guac because it will just go off, like, too quickly, then I don't know what the replacement is. Probably hummus. Probably hummus. I don't know if hummus goes off faster than guacamole, but considering it's avocado, I don't think anything can go off faster than that fucking shit. Carrier! What? What's wrong? I just got a call from Koichi's mom, and he's gone. She can't find him anywhere. This little boy who said he lied to you? He guesses where he might be. I know if you want some mango salsa on special, which loves, by the way, and ate way too much nachos for the next couple of days. Well, yeah, I'm just scared that my food's gonna start going off for my wrap. My wraps are tasty as fuck. I had one right before the stream. It's tasty as shit. It's tasty as shit. What I've got this week is just, so, like, the whole thing is just guac, red cabbage, carrot, vegan mayo, my rice with coriander seed powder and lemon zest, sriracha, and I've got lentil burgers that I cooked up and chopped up and like diced and everything. I've got all that mixed together, and I've just got that on like a whole grain wrap, and it's so fucking tasty. It's so fucking delicious. I'm scared that the rest of my guac's not gonna last a week. I think he's here in Kamurocho. What? Why? Before he asked me where I was, and I told him he's in Kamurocho working. Alright, let's think. It's possible a kid could slip past the barricade. Think he's inside the quarantine? What should we do? I'll find him. If you have a picture of him, send it to me. I'll be right there. No way, it's too dangerous. That's why I have to go. I can't let anything happen to him. Alright, I'm here in front of Shane. Okay. Because what I was having before, my lunches would be, like, get a bag of chips, divide that up throughout the week, have a little bit of chips, have a little bit of like a peanuts or trail mix or anything like that, which now I have that as like a snack between dinner and bed. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit of it. And then my sandwiches, which I now have a sandwich when I go to work. So I'm just like, let's cut out the chips. I don't need the chips. We can find something else for that. And then going to work, I take a stick of string cheese with me, I take a muesli bar, and I would take like a oat fruit bar. And I'm just like, well, the muesli bars aren't vegan because the yogurt that covers it, or the chocolate. The cheese stick is obviously not. And none of the chips that I have are vegan because they all have milk in them. Because companies love putting milk solids into everything, especially when it doesn't need milk solids in it. And then also all of the muesli bar, the fruit bars, and everything, they're all individually wrapped. And I'm just like, I can also cut down on the amount of plastic that I use if I replace it. So now I just have a little bit of muesli and my sandwich for my breakfast. I have my wrap for my dinner. I have some peanut trail mix overnight, like as a snack between dinner and bed. I'm just like, I'm behaving as of this week. To be fair, I changed over everything except having the wraps last week. I experimented with the wraps last week to see if I could, to see if the proportions would work, and it did. So now it's just actual meals. Kiryu, Koichi's still missing. We'll find him. Right, but where should we look? I have no idea where he could be. We don't know what we'll find out there. We should be ready. Let's hurry. I'm good, let's hurry. Right. So, do we have to do anything specific? Koichi! No sign of him here. Maybe further north? Okay. Ah, zombies! So does the Hostess Club, they may have mentioned it in one of the previous things. I don't actually know. Was the Hostess Club giving all of their staff a gun because they know they're zombies and they're coming back and everything here? I actually don't know. Oh, we're way up north. We're actually way up north. Ah, shit, it's Koichi! Oh, God, it's a man. Oh, God. That kid's gonna be a pancake in like 2 seconds. We'll clean him out. That kid is gonna be a pancake very, very soon. Oh, Jesus. Okay, what guns do I even have on me? I don't actually know what guns I have on me. I do have my minigun. My minigun's over this side. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. How do I I forget how I got her to do a thing. Oh, it's this button. Okay. Heal! Heal! Oh, God, reload. Oh, God, reload. Oh, Jesus! Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Get him! Look at me! Look at me, she dead! This is nowhere near as effective as previous time. There we go. Oh, God, there's still more of them. Shit. Well, she didn't die. I think he ran this way. There he is, behind the burning cars. Koichi! I can't come about this alone. I was super worried about you. Sorry, Miss Hayashida. I just wanted to see you. Oh, Koichi. You've learned your lesson, haven't you? Yes, sir! If it makes Miss Hayashida sad, I won't do it anymore. Good boy. Who's that, Miss Hayashida? What? He's someone very important to me. You like Miss Hayashida too, huh? Hey, Koichi! You do, don't you? Yeah, I do care for your teacher. Alright, then we're rivals! If you want to be with her, you better bring it! Just saying to the kid, I'm competition? Jesus. Koichi! I'm sorry, Kiryu-san. You better bring it too, Koichi. The 6-year-old has a crush. The 6-year-old has a crush. Oh, PS3 loading times. Bye, Koichi! Are you sure you didn't want to go with him? We got out of the quarantine zone after all. I mean, she's left the quarantine zone multiple times already, but I guess the other ones aren't canon and this one is. I thought about while we're looking for Koichi. I realized the city sunk if no one's willing to stay here and fight. If we all turned tail and ran, what would happen to all the people left behind? I've been inside. I know people who are still trapped. I can't leave my friends at the club. I'll stay inside and fight with you, Kiryu. See, if it's this where it's just like, okay, I'm not going back to work, but I'll go back into the quarantine zone with my fucking gun and I'll help them, then it makes sense. Then it makes sense that you're willing to, like, stay there and stuff. And before, it was just you were actually trapped and you couldn't leave the quarantine zone, and we just found out a way with Koichi. And just ignore that Kiryu didn't tell her how to get out, or the karaoke that we did. So I'm pretty serious about this. I am! Then I won't stop you. I'll do everything I can to keep you safe. Yay! Then I didn't worry about a thing. So now that's settled. Did you mean what you said to Koichi? What did I say? Come on, you said you cared about me. Oh, right. Sure, I meant it. Yay! I'm super happy to hear that. Let's get you back to the club. Actually, I'm pretty tuckered out here. Think we could find a spot to, rest up a bit before we head back? You sound awfully eager for somebody so tired. No, I'm super serious. We should totally go. Come on. Thank God the fuck palaces haven't been overrun by zombies. Thank God the fuck palaces are doing just fine. They're holding up. They're soldiering on strongly. Surely there's fuck palaces in Tokyo that aren't surrounded by zombies. All right, now we can head back. You're terrible. I think I could have held on inside the quarantine, not for you, Kiryu-san. Hope you'll stick around and keep looking out for me from here on too. It's a promise. I will never see you again. I love you, Kiryu-san. And still not requited. It's still only the one. It is still only the one. Actually, has there been another one? I actually say that. I'm now actually not sure. Has there been another one? There's the main one that was required. I don't know if there's been others. There may have been one in Yakuza 4. That was, I can't remember. Kiryu-san, I just want to tell you. I'm so happy right now. So glad I decided to work as a hostess. And that I met you. It's true. I know it can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but I hope you'll stick around and come see me. There. Selfie. Alright, now we run away from the zombies. And we immediately go to the other hostess. And oh dear God, we have to... I swear to God, if I have to go to the safe... I swear to God, if I have to go to the safe zone between every visit for this hostess, she's not fucking worth it. She's not worth it. Is there other ways to get there other than going around? Now that all of this is fucked, is there another pathway here? Because I think all of this is still blocked off. Because this is where Shine is, and that's blocked off, like, right there. And this is Millennium Tower, and I think this is still blocked. So I think to get out, you still have to go all the way around. Hi there, my friends. There's no other way around, is there? Funny how Palace sounds potential to hotel name, but any place called Fuck Palace knows it's not. I mean, if I was to run a place that people could rent out to have sex, I would build a Fuck Palace. Okay, no, this entire thing is blocked off. This entire wall. Was this? I don't think this wall was here before, was it? I don't think that wall was there in that capacity before. When did that? Ow! When did that appear? Sorry, open up the roller doors. I want to see the girls. Open up. Banging on there furiously. Let me in! Oh, you're safe from the zombies? No, the women! I need to see the women. I would like to enter your establishment. I have no request. We're gonna meet them all this time. Actually, I should also open up my page to the correct thing. Well, that's how we can know in advance which one it is, but this is gonna be the last character. Hey, look! Yuna. She's back. I'm also now forgetting whether Yuna was for Ryuji or Akiyama. I think Yuna was for Akiyama, because I'm just like, but she's also, like, not Japanese, so it would have been, like, a cool thing for them to bond over, but then it didn't happen. The broken neon sign would read fuck place. Perfect. Perfect. Very nice to meet you. I'm Yuna. I'm Kazuma Kiryu. Nice to meet you. That's that terrible time getting here with all the zombies outside. Yeah. It wasn't here when I started, but I heard it was pretty sudden. Oh my goodness. Till a few days ago, it was just one little part of Kamurocho. This area was safe. But now the quarantine zone is spread. Don't worry. It'll be safe to go out, outside again soon. I hope you're right. Kiryu was planning on killing all the zombies personally. Ina! Is it alright if I sit next to you? I think this was the woman for Ryuji. I can see why I'm surprised by the zombies. Aren't you scared? I am scared! But I've heard tales about the zombies in my homeland China ever since I was little. Is it gonna turn out that the drug they used was like a native bacteria in China? We're really Resident Eviling this shit? I guess China's different to Africa. Really? Yes, there are legends about Jiangxi, what you call kyonchi here in Japan, or reanimated corpses. They jump up and attack people. Oh, I've heard of those too. Chinese zombies, huh? I think I remember a movie about those. Yes, they went through a popular phase here in Japan for a time. I'm always glad when Japan takes an interest in Chinese culture. Specifically, Chinese zombies. Oops, looks like someone's requested me. Please enjoy your stay. Have you excuse me. Do you always drink at places like this, Kiryu-san? Sometimes. Well, sometimes I go to bars or buy something at a convenience store. Anywhere I can buy alcohol, I go to, really. I know an anime that had an arc with them. Sad arc, too. Do Chinese zombies, like, function differently to other zombies? Like, are they a different type of zombie for the way they're reanimated? But I don't drink at home. I don't want the kids to see me drink. Wow, you're very responsible, aren't you? But once they're grown, it might be nice to have a few drinks with them. Kiryu is already imagining what it's gonna be like to go out to pubs with Haruka and get shit-faced. Kiryu's already just like, once Haruka turns 21, we are going out fucking partying. I won't say more than watch the Monogatari series, folks. The name sounds familiar, but I can't recall it off the top of my head what it is. But the name definitely sounds familiar. I bet they like that. You treating them like proper adults. How old's Haruka? I feel like we've got a few years away before she starts drinking. I mean, given the life that she's led, she'll probably want to start drinking earlier, but I think she's got a few years still ahead of her before she drinks. Her parents have a sushi restaurant, so I've been serving customers since I was little. It's a good skill to learn young, being able to talk to adults like that without being bashful. Because I got you speaking up and talking to all kinds of things with people I was meeting for the first time. So the job is perfect for you. I think so too. I've had a single bad experience at work so far. And Miyabi. I'm Miyabi. She looks royal and decadent. Oh my god, it's yet another game where our final hostess has a tiara. I can't remember Tiara Lady's name from Yakuza 3, but the good hostess in Yakuza 3, I do distinctly remember she was wearing a tiara. So tiara is just always the final hostess. If you see a hostess with a tiara, it's gonna be the one you do last. I'm Miyabi to Tataishi. I'm Kazuma Kiryu. Sorry, Kiryu, Kazuma. Kiryu-san, it's very nice to meet you. I've been coming to this club off and on for a while, but I've never seen you before. Are you new? Because I haven't been here very long, and I don't work that many hours. I'm a college student, and I really have to buckle down if I want to graduate this year. Make sure to keep up with your studies. We gotta be the parent, Kiryu. Keep up with your studies. You don't want your work getting in the way of you graduating. Yes, I'm pretty worried about not graduating already. I can't get home, so I can't do my reports. I can't even attend classes. Oh yeah, the zombies. Well, the streams would ever think something like this was gonna happen. I know, right? One of the people outside this don't even know what's going on in here. At this point, some of them do. Japan as a whole, that we're not sure about. But people directly outside of Kamurocho are very aware of what's going on at this stage. It's an anime about mostly cured vampire teen helping paranormally afflicted girls deal with their issues, which is a decent dose of funny bents and a few ridiculous steamy scenes that have been memed. So what you're telling me is that this is Bunny Girl Senpai, but for movie monsters. That's what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is Bunny Girl Senpai, but movie monsters. What's something you can do about it right now? Just stay strong and wait patiently. It'll all work out in the end. Thank you. You're so kind. You really cheered me up. Wish all customers were like you. Most of our customers cry about the zombies or whatever, and they just curl up into a ball and get sad. Bunny Girl Senpai definitely had similar vibes, but with less comedy. Oh, more comedy than Bunny Girl Senpai? I should watch the OVA for that. It came out at some point, and I completely missed it. All the other girls are so pretty. What's this now? Kiryu-san, do you think I have sex appeal? Sex appeal? How do you ask that? Well, I'm about the same age as the other hostess here, but they're also beautiful and look so much more grown up. Well, you are dressed like a Disney princess, so considering most Disney princesses, it does make you look 16. Take Ina, for example. She's so sexy, but she's younger than I am. You really think I look grown up? Wish I could be more like the other girls. But my lack of sex appeal is why I don't get requested very often. Sex appeal isn't the most... Just because you're ugly doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It's all in your head. Monogatari goes very dark when it goes dark, but also very silly when it goes silly. Oh, okay. So, like, way more extremes. Okay. The other girls are more used to the show. It's probably a mistake they're Polish for appearing grown up. Maybe you're right. It's always flustered, so I probably do seem like childlike in comparison. Erotically charged toothbrushing silly. Okay, it's a little different. But all the other girls just felt like, you do it first. Don't worry, you'll get used to things in time. You know, you really made me feel better. I'll do my best to get used to this hostessing thing. Good for you. Looks like it's that time. We're gonna kick you out. Don't get bitten by the zombies on the way out. I'm Miyabi. Nice to meet you. Same here. You're also called Miyabi? What a coincidence. Kiryu would 100% make that joke. It's dad humor. It's boomer humor. Kiryu would 100% make that joke. The fact that he doesn't make the joke once to the hostesses is like a plot hole. It's a plot hole that Kiryu never once makes that joke. Although I guess it's the hostess that responds by saying... It'd have to be the hostess that responds. I mean, I guess he would have to say, I'm Kazuma Kiryu. Nice to meet you. And then they say, same here. And then he goes, wait, you're also Kazuma Kiryu. Anyway, let's check the first text this time. So I didn't email you out of the blue like this. Thanks for everything. Also nervous I couldn't express things I wanted. Sorry. Smiley face. I'll talk to you again and get to know you better, Kiryu-san. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again sometime. Will you see me again right now? Literally this second. I'm trying to think. Have I liberated the places in Kamurocho that we got from Hasegawa? I can't remember if I did that last stream or not. I don't remember how much we actually did as Kiryu last time. I do not remember. Because a lot of it was the story, and we're also finishing off Ryuji's stuff, but I can't remember how much extra stuff we did. I do not remember. My brain is saying no. My brain is saying no. So around for the night, leave you to your floating. They finished what I was working on. Yay! And it's only like 4 in the morning for you. Good night, Domino. I'm introducing myself properly. I'm Miyabi. It's really nice to meet you. What would you like to order? Oh, what do you want? You're gonna be expensive, aren't you? Orange juice. Orange juice. I'm not ordering you gold champagne. Orange juice. Burned orange juice. It's actually orange juice and fruit platter. Turns out most of the women working at these places don't like the unhealthy food. Shocker. Shocker. There was that one woman who wanted the chicken basket all the time. I think it was in one of the previous games where every time you spoke to her, she would constantly mention in the middle of it, hey, order me a basket of fried chicken. Okay, so Yakuza Dead Cells like lets you skip the actual animation parts, and that's nice, but doesn't let you skip that part. I put an alarm before noon. Your sleep schedule's gonna be fucked for several days. I'm gonna be fucked for several days. Do you have the hostess clubs often, Kiryu-san? Well, it depends on the season, but when I'm in Kamurocho, I usually visit quite a bit. Have you gotten used to your work here yet? Not at all. I'm still nervous all the time. Nervous? You don't look nervous at all. Well, I don't have much experience talking to men. That's why I took this job, so I could get used to it. Oh yeah? So how's it working? Have you built up your confidence at all? Not even a little bit. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Not drinking up. At least men are easier to handle than zombies. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's actually the good answer, sir. Well, think of it this way. You can talk to the men, or you can talk to the zombies outside. Try thinking about it that way. Your job isn't that bad. You're not being literally eaten by zombies. If I had to deal with zombies, I'd be paralyzed with fear. It's like a comparison to dealing with a plain old human should be a piece of cake, right? You know, you're right. What am I so scared of, I wonder? It needs a little more experience and you'll be fine. Don't give it another thought. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Your advice is really making me feel better. That's good. Your advice is at least not being eaten by zombies. There must be some other reason why customers don't request me, besides the nervousness thing. I wonder what it is. Isn't a lot of it just chance? And the reason I requested you was mainly because you happened to sit with me on that first day. But a lot of times I get one request and then that customer never requests me again. It's always been that way with me. I get invited out on a first date, but the second date never comes. Is it because you spend the entire first date talking about how you never get a second date? Could it be that? I see. I think I'm definitely lacking in sex appeal. Try some more revealing clothes. You gotta show off the tits. Clearly. That's once again actually the answer. Why don't you... You can already see her boobs. She's already got, like, it's not like a deep cleavage, but you can see them. She has a more revealing outfit than some of the other hostesses we've spoken to. Why don't you try some more revealing clothes? Simple way to increase your sex appeal. What? I never look good in clothes like that. I don't have the figure for it. Don't give up before you've even tried. What will that gain you? You don't have confidence in your body, you can do something about it, like exercise. It's the kind of problem you can solve with effort. What exercise? Was surrounded by zombies. I see. That's a good way of looking at it. I think it'll be easy, but I'll make the effort. Hopefully someday I'll be able to wear more revealing clothing. I know you can do it. Immediately buys a Chinese dress for her. Because they've got the tit windows. I'm a little thirsty. What are some OJ? Sure. I will allow you to have a drink. You are allowed to have a drink. You know me, Abby. You don't seem to be as nervous as you used to be. So this is something totally new for me, talking to someone like you. Someone like me. What do you mean? Well, you know, someone with that bad boy aura. Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved manga about bad boys and street punks. I've always been attracted to that kind of world. Really? I didn't expect that coming from you. These manga characters are so loyal. They die for their friends. And they're big and tough, too. Not like the men you usually see today. If I had that kind of rough, tough, loyal man, I'd feel so safe and protected. Strength isn't all a man has to offer. I don't have time for a woman in my life is the actual answer. I don't have time for a woman in my life. Sorry, but if you're looking for that kind of man, you'll have to look elsewhere. Ah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Someone who says that kind of hard-nosed thing. What? Somebody who behind his cold-hearted exterior is actually really concerned about me and would jump to protect me if I got in trouble. But the other type is just too tough to express these kinds of feelings. Barking up the wrong tree. I'll sleep with you once, but we're not dating. I'll sleep with you and mark you off the completion list, but I won't see you afterwards. Completion list? Don't worry about it. God, when you put the hostesses in that context of literally going around the city and marking women off a list once you have sex with them, wow. Wow, are we playing as some horrible men. Wow, are the people that we're playing with not great people, if that's the case. Jesus Christ. Dear God. Dear God. I think I'm like the other lady. I've got the chapped lips on. I'm noticing it a lot when I'm talking. Kiryu, thanks so much for requesting me today. We had a good time. I want to be a better host and show you some real fun. So bear with me a while longer, okay? You're doing great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you'll do. You got a long way to... Remember, you currently suck. Maybe once you stop sucking, I'll actually enjoy my time with you. Sorry. I got possessed by the writer of the Yakuza 3 hostess for a second there. Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Tataishi. I do gotta wonder, like, which writers. Like, because there's clearly shitloads of, like, there's probably, like, a main writer for the main story of a Yakuza game. But it's very clear that across all the stuff that the Yakuza game has, there's got to be several writers. There has to be. There's no way one person can do all of the stories in the game. There's just not a case for that. I'm really curious how much the people who write for these games, how frequently they bounce around. Like, it's the kind of thing where just everyone kind of works on everything. Like, there's people who are... Like, everyone will, like, write a couple sub-stories, write a couple, like, other moments, write some hostess stuff. Or is it just, there's typically, per game, here's the main writer, here's, like, the group of sub-story writers, here's the hostess writer, and hopefully we don't put the misogynist in charge this time. Because you can just also see that whiplash in terms of just how drastically it changes. You're gonna see a whole new powered-up Miyabi today. What have you powered up specifically? You just have to wait and see. I have something to look forward to then. I've powered up like a manga character. Like, in terms of, you can see some sub-stories where it's just like, the views and ideas that are expressed in one sub-story, you can go to the very next sub-story and it's just like, wow, this feels like it was written by a different person. Because the same person wouldn't write both of these things. I mean, even if they do have the multiple people writing all the different characters, I would say the characters, like the writers, for the most part, have a pretty good idea of who the characters they're writing for. Because you can get different sub-stories with different vibes, or different themes, or different messages. I would say it's only on the ever so slight occasion that someone like Kiryu doesn't feel like Kiryu in a sub-story or anything like that. Even if some of the ideas or vibes that come off the sub-story are a bit weird, Kiryu will still usually feel like Kiryu. in them. So they must have a good idea of who they are. Of like who the characters are. And then maybe different people just go, oh, let's do this for a sub-story. I know I go to an all-woman college, but I thought there were more chances to meet guys than this. But niggas who go to women's colleges have boyfriends though. Or are lesbians. I know. I thought I'd have a chance to meet someone through club activities or at school festivals or something. But in the 4 years I've been going to college, it hasn't happened once. Well, I guess these things happen. I see lots of girls with boyfriends at my school. I wonder how they meet. Try approaching guys yourself. That's it. Once again, the actual answer. Time for guys to approach you. That's just wasted opportunity. I don't know what to say to them, though. I don't have any experience talking to guys. Oh, that's right. In that case, concentrate on getting used to your hostessing job. You'll get plenty of practice that way. Good idea. I think I'll do better with a specific goal in mind. Alright, Kiryu-san, I'm gonna practice on you. Just go easy on me, okay? Kiryu-san, do you think I seem childlike? You seem insecure about seeming childlike. More that than anything. Hmm? Why we do look a little young for your age? I thought so. I still look like a kid and I want to look like a more sophisticated adult. But you seem a little more mature now than when I first met you. I do? What about me seems more mature? Oh, your tits, clearly. Legs, hair, or eyes. So basically look at anywhere that isn't her boobs. Look anywhere that isn't her boobs. When it comes to adult woman's charms. God damn it, dude. Beautiful legs. She uses her hands more elegantly. The way she talks with more confidence now. The eyes, she has a powerful gaze. She seems sharper and quicker now. What was it? Legs, hair, or eyes? The gaze. I'm not gonna lie about her hair and say that she has a sharper mind now. She keeps talking about how she doesn't seem to be that good at it. I'm not gonna lie to her. Your eyes seem different. You have a more powerful gaze. Really? Everyone says that my eyes look sleepy. That's what makes me look like a little kid. Or because of the makeup, but your eyes don't look childlike to me at all. The other girls at the club gave me some tips. I changed the way I do my eye makeup. I'm glad to know it's working. No. Some college students have lots of parties and mixers. Can you meet guys that way? I've been going to women's college for 4 years and I haven't been to a single mixer. Wow. Other women's colleges, college students get invited to those things all the time. I thought so too. This is a total shock. But looking back, I can see this is my own fault. What do you mean? Well, there were lots of girls I wanted to be friends with back in freshman year, but I was shy and didn't know what to say to them. Because I did not making friends with her, all pretty much like me. None of us decided to seek out mixes or parties. Instead of being so dependent on others, I should have set up my own mixes. If I'd done that, my life would be different now. You still have time. No, apparently they're not such a big deal. Yeah. It's not such a big deal. It's just a chance to meet somebody. That's all. It's what you do with that chance that's important. Some will go to a mix after mix but never find anybody, right? It all depends on the person. You're right. I guess I shouldn't obsess over mixers so much. Besides, there are plenty of couples who didn't meet at a mixer, right? Right. Plenty of people who never been even been to a mixer. You've got nothing to worry about. And I look for some other way to meet someone. Thank you. I feel so much better now. Is that a thing that like happens in colleges? Or is this a Japan thing again? Or is this just a not Australia thing? The idea of here's a party that's explicitly, hey, everyone's gonna meet up and like the idea is to like basically speed date but at a party. See, all the parties that I've been to, admittedly, I didn't go to college, but I went to parties of people who did go to university and stuff like that. And it was just, we're just gonna hang out and get drunk. Sometimes people hook up, but it's by no means like the idea of it. Maybe this is not me. Maybe it just wasn't me. I think I gained some weight recently. Well, circumstances, understandable. Must be hard to exercise. No, I mean, even before the quarantine, I kept eating too many sweet foods. You have a sweet tooth, huh? See, they give food rain. I used to work at a convenience store. When business was slow at night, I used to buy the store sweets and eat them. Ever since then, I've been hooked. Every night after work, I went from one convenience store to the next to see what was near. At least you can't do that now. I like convenience store sweets myself, which is just accurate for Kiryu. They market a lot of them for men now, too. Oh, I know! Really big portion sizes, the ones that aren't so sweet. They keep coming up with a new product after another. It's really hard to try them all. But they're supposed to be for men. You don't have to eat them, you know. Why should men have all the fun? If it's sweet, I want to try it too. That's your biggest problem right there. No, you gotta have the man shake or the lady shake. You gotta have the weight loss man shake or the weight loss lady shake. This ain't your ordinary chocolate bar. This is the chocolate bar with nuts and wafers and caramel and nougat, which clearly means that it's a manly chocolate bar for men with testosterone. Arrgh. Going grocery shopping for my week-to-week grocery shopping and seeing how many products are just normal product but duded, just totally dudified to try and get men to buy it is honestly fucking embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing that it is so goddamn prominent, and then even more embarrassing to think that it's so prominent because it fucking works. My favorite ones definitely being the microwave meals. I guess I was tired. I went straight to, so after work, I went straight to bed. Woke up right before work. I slept for 12 hours. Sounds god-awful. I was almost late. I was in such a rush I couldn't even take a shower. Fell asleep almost anyway. I wish I could fix that. You try not to sleep in too much as well. How am I setting for this? I have trouble getting to sleep. The trauma gets to me. Oh my god, I do have to go back to the safe zone. Oh, I do have to go back to the safe. We're gonna be here for a fucking while. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm putting on the Sprinter shirt. We're gonna be here for a while, everyone. And by everyone, I mean no one, because everyone's going to bed. As they should. But yeah, my favorite meals where it's just, here is normal product, but marketed to dudes, is the microwave meals. Because you'll just have your normal microwave meals, your TV dinners, your instant, like, chicken Kiev and stuff like that. And you just have all of those, and most of them are just, like, generic. Just, like, they're not trying to advertise themselves as being healthy. They've just got a picture of what the food will absolutely not look like on the cover. And it says, microwave in 3 easy minutes. And that's just, like, the entire thing. And it's just like, okay. But then they have the same thing where it's just like, it's the man dinner with extra portion sizes for men. For men who need to microwave their dinner to eat it. For manly men. And I'm just like, I feel like that's a product that's mainly marketed towards divorced men who never learned how to cook because they made their wife do all the cooking, and that may have been part of the reason of what led to them being divorced in the first place. So because they don't know how to cook, they're just gonna do microwave meals all the time. But they're aware of what the stigma of divorced men who only meet microwaved meals is, so to make themselves feel a little bit better about themselves, they have the man microwave dinner. So it's like, I'm not having a microwave dinner because I don't know how to cook, because I don't know how to provide for my family, and that's why they left. No, I'm having this microwave meal because it's the only thing that's manly enough and big enough to sustain me as the hunter-gatherer. No. Hey, Angelo, what the fuck are you doing awake at this time? Wait, you have a different... I'm actually now realizing I don't know what time it is for you, but I'm talking about men. Sup. Never really understand how much capitalism sucks. Also, you work at a boring job. So, have you been welfare? Sup, Angelo? Work sucks. Fuck yeah. How was your first day and or couple of days? Because it's been a hot minute since I've streamed. How has work been, other than, you know, the immediate idea that it fucking blows, basically, isn't it? I've been fine. I had a very busy week last week, and then I'm doing a lot better because I went out 2 days in a row. My feet fucking hate me for it, but I feel a lot better emotionally. I don't feel as exhausted, so there is that. My feet might be fucking screaming in agony, but I feel good. Hello, this is Miyabi from Jewel. What's here? What's up? Oh, I don't know. I'm free after my shift tonight, so I was wondering if you'd like to go out with me. Yeah, sure. Really? Alright, then I'll be waiting for you in front of Jewel. God, this system sucks. Run out of the quarantine zone. Run back into the quarantine zone. But like, we literally just... And you can't say that it's just like, oh, the idea is that you're meant to mix it up and like do different things when you're doing different stuff. Because, no! Because they call you like 2 seconds. after leaving the quarantine zone. And if you go and do other stuff and then eventually get back to them, you lose hearts for being late. I guess the idea is that you could do other stuff in the quarantine zone before you leave it. But it takes like 2 minutes to walk back and forth. Like, I normally bitch about how long you have to walk in the other game. You just gotta walk like down the street. But in this game, I've gotta walk from one end of Kamurocho to the other. In the game where that is the hardest to do because there are the most amount of obstacles and detours that I have to take while I'm being attacked the entire time. And you're wondering why we do all the hostesses in a single stream now. If you're wondering why, since like Yakuza, like halfway through Yakuza 3, I decided we're doing all the hostess, like we're making a hostess stream that's all the hostesses that we can and nothing but hostesses. This is why. This is why. What's the thing I can say about that? I now have an excuse for early morning gymnastics. Everything else is nightmarish. Was this your compliance complaints? And, no, let's call them when they're bullshit and trying to, like, mess us smile every time they come and ask for when I'm freaking cleaning makes it worse. Oh, work, huh? Oh, work is great. Work is great. See, fortunately, someone has been working for, like, fucking however many years. 26 or so years. For someone who's been working however many years I've been working for, and is basically also the only person in my store, and also the fact that I've worked with people who are at least understanding of the fact that customers are fucking bullshit. I can get away with telling my customers that they're dickheads way more frequently than I imagine most retail workers do. Like, I still can't openly antagonize them. And someone's got to be a fair bit of a dickhead for it to be okay for me to do that. But like, when my boss works, my boss calls out people on their bullshit way more frequently than I do. He somehow has less patience than I do for people who are just not considering the fact that who they're talking to be served is a human fucking being. Akiri-san, excuse me, let me just send a quick message here. Sure. Being eaten by zombies, hopefully being eaten by this dude later tonight. And son. Sorry about that, I'm done. Customer? Yes, he came without requesting a specific hostess, but he seemed really nice, so just asked him to come back again sometime. I see. You're quite a saleswoman, aren't you? That's right. Better enjoy my company while you can, before I rocket into fame and fortune and leave you behind. Guess so. Shall we be going? We're gonna hang out. Well, I wish my boss did the same. Do you work for a small business, or do you work for, like a major place? I don't think there's anything I dare stick in front of you. The one hostess who's been slightly apprehensive about going in to do karaoke. But we're doing karaoke because we're going to hear the duet. So I've always worked for small businesses. I've never worked for like a major place. If I work for a major place, then it goes through a chain of command. And then anything that I say to a customer will just be, no, that's not what you do. However, I've always worked for small businesses where my bosses also directly serve people for retail quite frequently. We've finally made it. So they're aware of what people are like. And so never when it comes to karaoke. I wonder what I should sing. I mean, the different bosses that I've had have had different levels of how much I can tell of the customers. My current boss is by far the one that is the most lenient with it. But I think it's also my boss is the one that is the most aware of how awful a lot of the customers can be, because he's the one who serves the most frequently out of all of them. It'd be 1,000 for the two of you. Should I take you to a booth? Absolutely. It also doesn't help that my boss is Chinese in a suburb that is incredibly fucking racist. So he deals with a lot of the assholes in our place, so he's very fed up with it. Karaoke with a guy. This is so exciting. Can't decide what to sing. Maybe I'll go with Raindrops. Sorry, you can't be Hana. You can't be Hana, I'm sorry. I mean, even outside the rest of them, a lot of my customers are just dickheads. It's funny when my current boss bought the shop that I'm in, and then like all the people who work at his other shop then work in my shop, and then it's like, how are people like this here? Valkyrie. Gotta carry you. Best backing. Buttons. Buttons hard. Bot is messing up every button there. I did it! Wow, when they told me the series is silly, I wasn't sure how silly it was, but now I get it. Oh, we're not even close. We're not even close to how ridiculous this gets. To be perfectly honest, we're doing hostesses. This is almost as tame as it gets. Though we are playing the zombie spin-off, so there is that. This is the zombie spin-off that we're doing here. Did I do that 980? I feel like it mustn't have been me. I don't think I would ever do good enough at this game to get that. Let's try a duet! We got the duet, let's fucking go! Alright, Pure Love and Kamurocho, here we go. We got the duet again, let's go! I'm pretty sure Kiryu got to do this in Yakuza 4 as well. I think he did. I think he did. So good. He's got a shout out for this one. The voice suits this song a lot. God, it's such a good song. God, it's such a good song. Though I do feel like taking a hostess to go and sing Pure Love and Kamurocho. Oh shit. Maybe you know what? Maybe I did get that 98. Maybe I did get that 98 that's on the leaderboard right now. Maybe was it also Pure Love and Kamurocho? Because it probably was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. The one with Yuna was also Pure Love and Kamurocho, along with Shunakiyama right there as well. I wonder if that's the song that I'm best at. I wonder if it's the one that I like the most. I also like how a zombie's on the leaderboards. Even though this isn't in the quarantine zone. But a zombie's on the leaderboard. We're in perfect harmony. It's like we were made for each other. Maybe so. The idea of bringing a hostess to a karaoke joint, and it's just like, oh, we're going out on like an after hours date. Let's go sing at the hostess bar. Let's sing the song about a man and a woman where the woman is a hostess and the man sees him, and the song is about how they're not sure whether they actually have feelings for each other or whether it's just them being caught up in the emotions and the appearances of what a hostess and a customer thing actually is. And we don't really know whether it's real or not, and other people will try to tell us that it's not, but fuck, it feels it. It feels very telling if you take a hostess to go and sing that song. Or if the hostess is the one who suggests you sing that song. It feels like the hint is right in your face there of just like, psst, hey, do you get it? Do you get it? That was great. You're really good at keeping the mood going, Kiryu. You sang well. Good returning the compliment there, Kiryu. Wow, you like really kept the mood going. It was like a really nice time with you. And this is like amazing vibes the whole way around. You sang well. Try to make it sound a little less forced next time, that you feel like you have to return the compliment next time, Gary. You're like, Jesus. Dear God. Anyway, before we go back in, take off the sprinter's shirt. So I remembered. I'm honestly shocked that I did, but I remembered to take this off because I don't need to leave the zone right now. Though I will again after this, and then again after the next one. I'm gonna take it to Watami. Every hostess likes Watami. Every hostess has to like Watami. It's sponsored. Every single one of them is going to like Watami because the devs aren't going to turn around and say, "Oh, this sponsored place that's like paying us money to have its restaurant and location in here. Yeah, this person doesn't like their food." As long as I don't order everything on the menu, we'll be safe. We're going to Watami. But I feel like most of the time when I take people to Conrad, it goes bad. Oh, we can hang out again sometime soon. Said your email that you couldn't sleep. Do you have insomnia? I have night trauma. I have night terrors and trauma. It's hard to get to sleep. Okay, so you might as well stay up and have fun. That way you won't be frustrated. And your body will eventually get tired on its own. Jesus Christ, is this woman my chat? What the fuck? That's a good point. I'll have to try that next time. I can't get to sleep. Kiryu, I keep trying to tell my chat to go to bed at a reasonable hour, and you are not helping me here. You are not making my life easy. You look very nice today. I still feel like Kiryu just showing up looking like Kiryu should be enough to max out the meter based on his appearance, but you know. Apparently not. Apparently not. No, he's not pretty enough unless he's wearing a specific ring and bracelet combination. I'm just saying that there and thinking about the one that Kiryu wears. God, I feel like wearing a dangly bracelet has got to be one of the most irritating things that you can do. As me, the person who's always constantly adjusting my hair and my shirt to try and be comfortable on stream, the idea of wearing a bracelet that dangles about everywhere and constantly moves around sounds like a fucking nightmare. I don't know how people do it. Like, I want to get leather, like, bracelets because obviously and stuff like that, but if those bitches aren't skin tight and like ever so slightly cutting off my blood circulation and making sure that they don't move, they're gonna be too irritating for me to wear. I heard interesting tidbits. Do you care about 777 Town? No, she also cares about cozy loungewear and creamy desserts at convenience stores. Both of these women care about the same thing, and I don't know anything about it, so I can't tell you anything about it. Hey, Kiryu-san, I'm having the best time tonight. Woo! I'm so happy. She's drunk. Oh, you drunk? I've never seen you like this. Maybe just a little bit. It was a customer's birthday, so we opened a bottle of champagne. Would have been rude not to have some too, right? Quite the hostess now. Getting customers to buy expensive champagne. You've come a long way. I know. Haven't I, though? I'm a regular pro. That you are. More. I want more compliments and praise. Maybe I'll order champagne today as well. Maybe I'll order champagne God, do I buy the... Do I just say fuck it and buy the 300,000? I haven't done it in so many games, I feel. Do I just say fuck it? This is the game where it's actually kind of the easiest to make money. So... The process we have to do it by is a pain in the ass. But it's probably the easiest game to make money. So should I just say fuck it and do it? If you have an extra big jump at sales today, though, or to make a good impression on your boss. Really? You do that for me? Just this once. But thank you, Kiryu-san. And I'm going to do it on the next visit, because the next visit doesn't have me staring at your boobs to increase your hearts. So I need it for that, so we don't have to answer all those questions again. But don't drink too much of it, alright? You're already pretty plastered as it is. Hehe, alright. But having so much fun, I feel like I want to drink a little more. Well, you deserve to celebrate. It's a big night for you. Yippee! You're the best! Okay, I'm going to order then, alright? Excuse me. Will that actually be added to the charge? Maybe. Well, I got used to talking to men. This shop's actually starting to get fun now. So bet I have to quit in about 6 months. You do? Why is that? I'll be graduating from college in the spring. After I have a job lined up in an employment agency. Once I'm in the working world, I'm meeting all kinds of people. So this job has really helped me get used to talking to people. But sometimes I wonder if I should just keep this job instead. Really? Don't you want your corporate job? I can see how much this work has helped me grow. But there are a lot of boring and hard aspects of working a corporate job. You'd probably make more money as a hostess. Just, you know, why you're going to college? Just fuck that. Just work as a hostess instead. Fuck yeah. You should take your corporate job, says Kiryu. The economy being what it is, you're lucky to have found it. You can always come back to hostessing anytime. Just work both jobs. That's clearly the solution. I guess that's true. I'm thinking I should follow my heart and do what I really want to do. Even if it's challenging, it could be a rare opportunity for you. You can always quit later, but now's the only time you can get hired. You're right. Smart ass. I think I should give it a try and see what I can learn. Just like with hostessing, I'll never know if I don't try. They're already giving you the green light, so no sense in wasting this chance. Go ahead and give it a try. Alright, I will. Thank you. Hey, son, do you remember when we first met? When we first met? Yeah, I think I do. What part of me did you look at first? I'll be honest, with the way that you're dressed, it was the tiara. It was the tiara, and then the pleating that you have down on the dress. Not the pleating of the vagina. Calm down, calm down. The pleating that like goes down here on the dress. Well, it's kind of like love psychology. You can tell what a person wants to have a relationship by what he looks at first. Okay, I get it. What do I look at first? See, for me, it's clothes, because I find people's sense of style significantly more attractive than their physical bodies. So that's just me. Which I literally am saying here, because it was the fucking tiara and the pleating on there, so, you know. Apparently we're looking... Okay, this is apparently one where we're playing as Kiryu, we're role-playing as Kiryu, and we are actually staring at her tits. We're actually staring at her tits for this one. It is apparently actually boobs. Did I look at her forehead? I looked at the tiara. Beautiful eyes! I can't help it. Did I look at her mouth? Maybe I looked at her hands first. Her legs, clearly. I think I might have looked at her legs first. Nah. I bet I looked at her... I like how Kiryu's just like, I probably looked at her boobs. Kiryu's just like, I probably looked at her boobs. I think I looked at your bust first. Doesn't every guy? Wow, that's surprising. Then that means you want to be babied. Babied? Oh, God. I already had to say no in that one sub-story way back then. How do you get that? Oh, one's breasts are the symbol of motherhood. So it means you want me to mother you and take care of you. Really? That is surprising. If I work at an employment agency, I'll never be able to meet people and tell what their skills and strengths are. Yeah, it sounds like I'd go with the territory. I'm not really a very good judge of people. In fact, I tend to get conned a lot. Conned? Like how? You gotta learn to beat people up when they try to con you. That's how it works in Kamurocho. Well, one time this customer was assigned to me, and I thought it went really well. You promised you'd request me the next time. The next time he came, he requested a different hostess. I don't know if I call that getting conned, but I guess he did lie to you. What do you think I should do, Kiryu? Tell a few lies of your own. Get back at them. Kiryu, why is that the answer? That's actually the answer. Why not tell a few lies of your own? When it comes to dealings with men and women, a few lies here and there are to be expected. Kiryu, please. Lies? Like what? Fucking... The straights are at it again! You know how you're always totally honest and say how you never get any requests? Yes, you mean I shouldn't do that? Plus, there are some customers who might like that kind of girl. It's really like admitting you're completely unpopular. Oh, okay. I think I get it. All right, next time I'll say something like, "Whoa, I get so many requests, I don't know what I'm gonna do." Okay, well, you don't want to go too big. You can just not talk about it. It's also an option. Oh, I gotta go, which means I need to leave the quarantine zone again. Ah! Like, what? At least the other host bar is right next to the exit. It's not like both of them are up north and we have to run the entire city for both of them. At least there's only one of them that I have to run forward and back, and then forward and back, and then I have to go forward and back as I put one foot forward. Time out of time. I definitely think there's an era from my videos. A girl that started at the same time as me got top 10 in the club. So jealous, but it got me motivated. It's the first time I felt this way. Now my goal is to beat her next month. Oh, but we get along well. Wish me luck, Carrier. Sounds like a good friend. Sounds like a good friend. No, I definitely think there's a definite through line that you can determine, like a specific line in the upload history that you can just go. So these videos are from before I started playing Final Fantasy 14, and these videos are after I started playing Final Fantasy 14. I feel like you're definitely gonna be able to make that very explicit comparison. I don't feel like I bring up Final Fantasy 14 all the time, but I probably do. But that being said, that is also going to be the case for Metal Gear. That is 100% going to be the case for Metal Gear. Like, I started Yakuza long enough ago that I feel like the Yakuza era is going to, like, we're probably reaching a point relatively soon where I've been doing Yakuza on the channel for longer than I haven't. No, actually, no, probably not. No, probably not. No, now that I think about it, I think it took me like 10 years to start Yakuza. Now that I think about it, I think it was about 9 or 10 years for me to start Yakuza. So, you know, we've probably got about another 5 or 6 years before that happens. Before that overtakes it. No, probably about 4 years. We've been playing Yakuza games on the channel for like 5 years at this point. I think 2018 is when I started Yakuza. Look, I've been doing that for so long that it's kind of like baked into a lot of the channel at this point. Like, I was doing Yakuza before face cam and stuff like that. So, you know, it's kind of easier to just go, oh yeah, I've just always been playing Yakuza, so I've always been doing it. But I definitely feel like for Final Fantasy 14, it's just going to be how much that game has just infected my entire brain. That comparison is going to be very, very obvious there. And I feel like Metal Gear is also going to do that. Now, will most of being able to tell that I've now played Metal Gear when I'm doing this game, will most of that be me repeating anytime that someone asks a question with the subject of that sentence? Well, when someone tells me information that I want to know something about, I just repeat the subject of the sentence to them, back at them as a question. Will it just be me doing that constantly? And that's how you know that I've been playing Metal Gear? Possibly. But I've already done that like an absolute ridiculous amount. And I haven't even beaten Metal Gear Solid 1 yet. I mean, that'll be literally later this week that we beat it. But still. Wait, I was about to go directly back in. We have to wait for the phone call first, don't we? We need to at least let her actually fucking call me before we run back. Jesus Christ, I almost wasted it. Significantly more time than I needed to. But it's gonna happen. Gonna happen. All the memes of Metal Gear Solid are just going to infest me, and they're going to become most of the channel. It's gonna be really hard for me to not just describe shit as being like my Japanese animes. Now that I know that's from fucking Metal Gear. Hello, this is Miyabi from Jewel. Oh, it's you. What's up? I just wanted to see you. Would you like to go out with me today before my shift? A date? Yeah, okay. Oh, good. Have I wait for you in front of Jewel? I can't wait for the day. Like, kind of rhymes, but probably doesn't rhyme in Japanese at all. It's still wild that you can just see the pixie ads. I find it really funny to just walk around in this game and there's just fucking pixie ads. I find it very funny. I have to be careful with, like, new releases of Yakuza games. I've been told we've reached a point of Yakuza games where I'm not allowed to know anything about them before. I mean, I go into Yakuza games not knowing anything as is, right? I go into Yakuza games not knowing anything as is. But there's some details where I'm just like, okay, Yakuza Dead Souls is the zombie game. Yakuza 4 has multiple playable characters. Yakuza 5 has multiple playable characters. Judgment is a spin-off that has this other dude who's like a famous actor. Like, I can know that much about games, but apparently we're reaching a point where new releases, I'm not allowed to know anything about it. I don't know how I'm gonna buy the games with that knowledge, but you know, it's fine. It just means I gotta speed through the game. I gotta speed through the games, I say, as I still have like 9 or 10 after this game, and also may not be able to stream for however long coming up soon. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, don't worry. It'll be fun, don't worry. It'll be fun. Will it take me until 2030 to beat every Yakuza game? No. 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 It's gonna take longer. It's gonna take longer than that, but it'll be fine. But it'll be fine. So I say that, we haven't actually, the last couple years, we haven't been that bad. It hasn't been that bad in the last 2 years. In the space of 2 years, we've done like the end of Kiwami 2. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. We've done the end of Kiwami 2, and then Yakuza 3, 4, and now Dead Souls. And we're almost beating Dead Souls. Oh, actually, that's probably getting closer to 3 years. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I've been streaming for about 2 years. Because my affiliate anniversary of being an affiliate for 2 years is coming up. But right, there was obviously the months before that. Coming up November, I'll have been streaming for 3 years. And when we started streaming, I started Yakuza 2. Because I was like, I just started right before I started streaming. So there is that. So I guess in about 3 years, we've beaten 4 Yakuza games. Okay, so that 2030 estimate's probably dead on. You're early, aren't you? It's like, glad you're here. I was petrified thinking about those zombies. Why don't you just wait inside? Oh, hey, Miyabi. Miss December. What, going out? Yes, I'm sorry. After you came all this way to see me. I had to beat zombies out of my way all the way here. But that's alright. I'll come back another time. Are you regulars? Yes, he's been requesting me a lot lately. Oh, I'm so sorry. Enough about all that. Shall we go? Yeah. So where'd you like to go today? To eat. Cause it's faster. Watami! Because no one likes yakiniku. I love Watami. I go with them, my friends, all the time. She can't drink. She doesn't want the alcohol. Because you've got shit face that all the time. No alcohol. No alcohol. I have to remember that. We're going to order the non-alcohol. God. Mentioned the lighting earlier today and how it's fucked up. I just love when, because I don't have the settings of my camera to change any settings in the middle based on how I move or anything like that. If I put something up close to the camera, the lighting on it is totally fucked. But I have that, so the lighting on my face doesn't get fucked in the middle of that. Because I move around a lot, as you've probably noticed. I move a lot when I do this stuff. So if I do that, then the lighting gets fucked. As you can also see on a bunch of earlier facecam stuff. It took me forever to realize that when I move and how like the background especially darkens and lightens, it took me forever to realize what that setting was in my fucking webcam settings to fix that. Thank God I have that fixed though, because God, going back to the other ones and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I'm getting flashbangs by my own fucking webcam. We made it! I love this place. It's always like one big party. I like it too. We need to get a Matsuya curry for the hostess dates if they're going to be this hard. If the sponsor deck's going to be written this hard. Hello there! This way, please. Shit, I'm pretty sure that Watami logo at the front took up more than 3% of the screen space. Shit! Twitch, get away from me! Start with a drink. I should do the ordering. No alcohol! No alcohol! Oh, I gotta say this! I gotta say this! The yuzu honey sour. When I went out to the night market the other day, we had a yuzu honey drink that was like yuzu honey and something else on top of it, and fuck me was it good. Fuck me was it amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so good. Which one's non-alcoholic? Is there anything that you actually sell here that's non-alcoholic? There's highballs, musky mules, gin and tonic. Cass is orange. Cass is orange. That's wait, that's also alcoholic. Tropical sunrise. Oolong tea. I think it's the only thing here that's not alcoholic. Unless I order one for myself that's alcoholic. I'm just gonna order the non-alcoholic thing. And basically, everything here we've eaten. I feel like most of them in here actually can't drink that much. She likes the fruit platter. So, veggie salad, shrimp and avocado spring rolls. There we go. You know, fruits. Will she complain that we didn't eat enough? Let's find out together. I'm always bad at this shit. I'm always bad at this. Hey, the neck cracked. Yay. I was trying to get my neck to crack then. It's like, yay, finally did it. Woo. Yay, she liked it. She liked it. Yay. We didn't fuck up. Still have no idea on the actual thing of whether cracking your body parts is bad or not. You get such conflicting information, and I'm just gonna write it off as no one actually fucking knows. Obviously, like, the process of cracking parts of your body, you can fuck up parts of your body by doing it wrong. So there's obviously that risk. But in terms of just the long-term things, I have no idea. I just crack my neck and my knuckles and my knees frequently, because if I don't crack them frequently enough, like I'm cracking my knuckles right now, trying to crack my knuckles. Trying to crack my knuckles. There we go, that one went. Sorry, just gotta get it right into the microphone. If I don't crack my my neck and knuckles, especially. My knees to an extent, but also just my knees just ache otherwise. But if I don't crack them, they cramp. Which, yeah, you can imagine why not cracking my neck isn't really an option. Because people might say, oh, but if you crack your neck, it can cause damage. Yeah, cramping can too. And then this can do that. My knees won't necessarily cramp, but if I don't crack them frequently, like I can right now, if I don't crack my knees frequently enough, then they definitely start aching. So there is that. Thinking of taking me out today before my shift. A good time chatting with that girl I mentioned in my email. Wanted to start at the club the same time I did. Sounds like somebody you can have a friendly rivalry with. But you're a motivation for her too, to make her try harder. Really? What a cool thought. My next goal is to outdo her in the rankings. I do wonder in real life how frequently new stuff like come and go to a hostess club. Because I mean, obviously every game you have a whole batch of new hostesses to talk to and stuff like that. But in between games it's like a year or so. I wonder how frequently hostesses would come and go. Because there would obviously be the people who do it as a side thing while they're doing other stuff. And there would be the people who are just like, I want to do it while I'm young and I can party. And then I get to the ripe old age of 24 and a half and I can't stay up drinking all night, so I can't do that. We're ordering the gold champagne. We're ordering the gold champagne. I'll have this. Are you sure? It costs 300,000, you know. If you're really serious, I'll order it. Yeah, go ahead. Wow. The things grown-ups do. Woo. There we go. I love that too. I'll order some gold champagne. Okay. And also some fruit. Slight step down. Give me a gold-plated pizza or something. So they have there's the gold champagne. I can't skip these ones because look, gold champagne. I have gold rum in my house right now. I have gold rum in my house right now. It is actually very delicious. It is actually incredibly delicious. But I do have rum. But I do have a bottle of rum sitting on my bar that has gold flakes in it. It kind of has like an apple. It's kind of a rum with kind of an appley vibe. Throughout the taste. But it's still the strong. Well, not as strong, but it's still got like the cane rum flavor to it. But it has kind of these apple hints in it as well, which I don't know how that comes from the gold. It might just be that specific brand of rum tastes like that. And also, by the way, it has gold. Or this one particular company just made their own batch of rum, and it somehow tastes appley and stuff like that. But it is very nice. It is very nice, and also ridiculous as fuck. Wasn't 300,000 yen for a bottle though. I'm pretty sure it was not triple digits, though I think it was close. I did get it as a Christmas present. Oh, someone else besides you has been requesting me a lot lately. I mean, the man we saw in front of the club before our date? Good for you. You really happy for me? Are you sure you're not jealous? Maybe a little. Oh, so you're not being serious. Oh, you're not being serious. His name is Mr. December. He's really built, don't you think? Yeah. Does he play some kind of sport? He's a competitive martial artist. He's brawny, he's bad, and he's wild. Just your type, right? Right. I wonder which one of you would win if you fought each other. Courier. Courier. It wouldn't even be a competition. Strength isn't the only measure of a man. What's the point in fighting over something like that? Oh, Kiryu. Oh, Kiryu. It'll be funny if you run into Ryuji later in this game. What? The point is the stronger man wins. And the stronger the man is, the better he can keep me safe from the zombies. You have a point, but also we use guns. But strength alone isn't all it takes to need to defeat the zombies. It takes wits and skill, too, to survive against them. And also guns. And also guns, and not just these guns. Like actual guns that shoot bullets. Oh, that's right. Just like no matter how good your gun might be, if you run out of bullets, you're done for. Exactly. Strength is a key factor, of course, but it's not a guarantee. It really makes sense. You don't rely on strength alone, do you? I really admire that about you. Him relying on strength alone has kind of been one of the plot points in the previous games about the way that he is and everything like that. Someone wanted to ask you. Yeah, what's up? What do you think about a hostess dating customers? Seriously. Do you think she'd get in trouble? Nah, I bet a lot of clubs have rules against staff dating other staff members, but customers? I'm sure that's allowed. What if I should start dating a customer if you request me a lot? Sure, why not? It's not a good idea. Not jealous at all. Not jealous, not jealous, not jealous. Not a good idea. You should keep the relationship professional. Really? Why? Because if you date a customer in your private time, he's not going to want to pay money to come to the club anymore, right? Oh, that's a good point. Maybe you're losing a great customer. And once he has you, he might get too comfortable and not want to spend so much money on dates. I see. Quite a pickle. I want a boyfriend, but I want requests too. And I guess I have to decide which one you want more. No. What's wrong? You think about this martial artist friend of yours? Well, he asked me to go on a date with him outside of the club. He promised to keep me safe. I see. I see? That's all you have to say? I guess this means you've really grown as a hostess. You're getting more and more attractive to your customers. Maybe you're right. But you know, this is practically my first date ever. Would you mind if I went? Want me to go with you? Okay, well, let's have a date fight. Whoever dates you harder gets to keep dating you. Date fight, date fight. Go have fun, you crazy kids. It's just a date, right? No big deal. Really? But if I say yes to a date, doesn't that mean we're practically seeing each other officially? No. Yeah. No, that's not what that means at all. Reminds me of the time that I was like talking to a group of people and people were talking about dates and people asking each other out, and someone genuinely made the comment that you should only ask someone out if you want to get married to them, and I'm just like, you need more experience in the dating world if you think that. If you need to be so sold on someone before you even date them that you would want to marry them, one, ha ha ha, funny, you'd never date anyone. Two, how would you know? She seems very adamant about it, and I'm just like, okay, whatever you think. Whatever you think. So you guys, an extension of going out before or after your shift. I mean, you do that with me. That's a great way to think of it. I wasn't sure what to do, and I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But I can just go and have fun, right? That's right. A fun, casual date. Yes! Buying the gold champagne was worth it! Because it means that I maxed it all out and I didn't need to talk to him more! Fuck yeah! Pog! The hostesses in this game are good. The hostesses in this game are good. Yakuza Dead Souls is definitely when they're getting in their stride of making the hostess stuff good. It definitely is. The hostesses across all of the hostesses that we've done in this game have been, like, a whole other step compared to what we've done in Yakuza 3 and 4, with very slight exceptions from Yakuza 3 and 4. It's been so much better. It's been so much better. It's also the zombie game where we're shooting people. That having hostesses in this game is even more bizarre than the others. It's just even more of a fucking wild wow moment when it's just doing this. I can't wait to get the Yakuza 5 and it turns out it has 20 because every character has 4 hostesses. I think I have a cavity. That's a cat. That's a catity, not a cavity. I used to be so proud of my teeth, but I'm feeling pretty rotten right now. But you know, cavities give you some. Maybe lucky and a dentist will come to the club. My teeth are fucked. My teeth are fucked. Better stop eating sweets for a while. Sounds like stress with all the zombies. My teeth are fucked. So that's the counterbalance. That's the counterbalance. I talk about how people can't really see my eyes properly on stream, because the eyes are like the one part of my body that I'm happy with. Well, I'm happy with my hair. It just personally irritates me. Even when I think my hair looks absolutely shit with what it's doing, I imagine most people think it looks good. I'm just very picky with it because if it's in a like the position that I think that it looks the best in is also the position that it's the most physically comfortable for it to be in. I have the Sprinter shirt on, and she didn't care about the appearance of the Sprinter shirt. So that's nice. No, you don't care about the appearance on the day. That's a really different thing. I think I'm not sure. So yeah, I bitch that it's just like people can't see my eyes on stream. People watch my streams and don't know that I have green eyes. Like, whenever it's come up that I have green eyes, there's usually either someone who's shocked, or people ask, or people, or like the times that people have drawn fan art, and they're just like, I had to work out what color eyes you were by you telling me, or by seeing other pictures of you. Because you can't tell with just like the picture quality and how small I am on there. That you can't tell that I have green eyes. Which sucks, because my eyes are really nice. Like, I don't like any other part of my body, and I think the rest of my face is a fucked up mess. But my eyes are pretty. But my eyes are goddamn pretty. I have, like... I feel like I have a really nice shape to my eyes, and I have pretty nice eyelashes. Which is convenient, because I fucking hate wearing mascara. It's uncomfortable as shit. So I have, like, really nice eyelashes, and I think my eyebrows are, like, a perfect balance of... Not so there that they draw too much attention away from my eyes, but enough there and enough definition that, like, they're noticeable in terms of expressions and stuff like that. Like when I do this, and you can see it and stuff like that. So I feel like the eye section is like really good, but then you can't fucking see it on camera. But then the counterbalance to that is on camera, you probably can't see how fucked up my teeth are. So, as a trade-off, there's that. Especially with the way that I talk. Just with the way that my lips are naturally placed. By far the worst of my teeth are all the ones along the bottom. But because of the way that I talk, my bottom lip doesn't come down that much when I talk. So you can mainly only see my top teeth. So you can't actually see how fucked up the bottom teeth are. So you can't see how fucked up they are. I mean, you can probably see that they're discolored, but you can't see that they're like fucked up. They're straight up completely disaligned. One of my teeth down the bottom, the dead center of one of my teeth down the bottom perfectly lines up with the gap in the middle of my teeth at the top. Also, my teeth at the top have a fairly noticeable gap because of the way that I lost those teeth. I probably should have had braces when I was younger. I don't have issues with closing my mouth or chewing or anything like that that some people do with their braces. But given that the positioning of them, like, is literally tilted to the side, that like the teeth on the bottom don't line up with the teeth on the top in terms of, oh, this is like one from the left from the middle, and that lines up with the same one at the bottom. It doesn't do that. So I probably should have had braces when I was younger. But growing up in a situation where I couldn't afford basically any dentist visits, let alone braces. So that's probably why my teeth are fucked up. Because growing up, I never had any type of... There's no way that any of my parents would have been able to take me to a dentist. Jesus Christ, absolutely not. Dentist is one of the few things in Australia that's not covered for medical things. Like, completely uncovered. For Medical. You still have to pay money for a number of things in Australia, but it's nowhere near like America or anything. But dentist isn't covered at all, so none of my parents could take me. And guess what? Since I've been supporting myself with my own money, guess who also still hasn't had the money to go to a dentist? Me. Hello, Kiri-san. I'm going on a date with Mr. Semper now. I see. Well, watch out for the zombies. I will. I'll talk to you later then. Stay in the quarantine zone, huh? But Semper seems like a pretty capable guy. I'll show him Yabi will be alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds! Their date lasted 10 seconds before it's a problem. Kiri-san, we got attacked by zombies! What? Are you alright? Yes, we managed to fight them off somehow. Mr. Semper got hurt. Did he get bitten? No, but his leg got injured so bad he can't walk. Okay, got it. I'll come get you. Do you know where you are? From the vacant lot in the southern end of the Champion District. Alright, I'll be there soon. Just hang tight. Vacant lot in the south end of Champion District. Yeah, he's in danger. Better get there fast. Oh, I don't get teleported there for that. I do have to run. I just want to go into the quarantine district. It takes me there. I think I did that looking for the kid. I think looking for the kid. Looking for the kid, it teleported me there. Well, it teleported me nearby, and then I walked into the encounter. He looks capable. I'm sure it'll be fine. Literally 10 seconds later. Oh, shit, they've been attacked. It's almost like you shouldn't go for Again, I'm sure this game, when it came out, was meant to be, ha! Look at how, like, much Kamurocho is the way that it is, and how it doesn't, like, take the zombie threat seriously. Ha! Isn't that wacky? And then, global pandemic happens, and then, you know, everything, ha. Wacky zombie apocalypse becomes a lot less, oh dear God. I mean, obviously, COVID as a pandemic is not as bad as a zombie apocalypse. But! I feel like it definitely confirms that we wouldn't handle a zombie apocalypse very well. I feel like that's the big thing for a lot of people for COVID and how it's been treated, where it's just like the realization of, in terms of like any natural disasters, like pandemics, any things like that, regardless of like how bad any of that gets now, and which fortunately there's nothing in the world that can possibly make these things worse or anything. The response to all of it's going to be the same, which is just fantastic. Like like it's not like we're going to get to another. I have to go around, don't I? Yeah, I have to go up through. Yeah, because this is blocked off the entire way. Oh, could I have gone this way? Actually, is this blocked? Is this open now? Because Shine's up here and it's blocked off. This section next to the car, I actually don't know that. That might be open now. Was that the place that opened? That may be open. I may have been walking around further than I needed to for all of these days. That is possible. Because that may have been the place that opened up at the end of Ryuji's story. Ow. Because I think that was near Champion District. Though I guess it's a case of, is it still open? Because this barricade that's here, I don't think this was here before. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go around this way. It's gonna turn out I can't get there this way either. There's gonna be something stopping me from going down there from here, possibly. We just gotta make sure we don't walk too close to Kamurocho Hills. We'll be fine. If I can go down this street, we'll be fine. Kamurocho Hills is stopped. Sorry, Haruka, I have to go rescue. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. I can already see where a story trigger is going to happen for the story, because I can already see a Crimson Shield member. I can see a Crimson Shield member over there. Okay, well, I guess we're going the other way and hoping for the best. We're going the other way and hoping for the best. maybe that place next to the current place is open. It would make sense if it was. So it probably won't be. Actually, no, going to the date, that wouldn't change anything going to the date, would it? That wouldn't... Now that I think about it, it wouldn't change anything going to the date. So there's that. I'm looking at the guide here. No. No, nothing. I'm looking at the event. I'm looking at the event and for the guide, and it just says head there. I'm not gonna how to get there. This game ruins Delta Metal. Delta. I'm great at words. Hello there. Hello there. I saw the name and my brain immediately went Delta Metalhead. Delta Head Media. Welcome. I love it. Does this game have its problems? Absolutely. Do I still fucking love the shit out of it? Absolutely. Is this possibly, like, in my top 3 Yakuza games so far? Probably. 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 Actually, at this point, it's basically a definitely. At this point, Delta Metalhead. That does sound pretty metal. Please be open. Yay! It did open. It did open. Yay! You're a sub story. Kill them, please. I'm begging you. Sorry, I got other things to worry about instead. I gotta save this woman. I gotta save the hostess. I gotta save her. Run! Are you playing as Kiryu here? At the moment, yes. Final playable character. You said wait. Wait, where'd you say you were? I forgot where she. I've now forgotten where she said she was. Wait, that's not gonna appear here. Didn't you say the parking lot south of here? Didn't you say parking lot south of there? Oh, the vacant lot in it. So not the parking lot. Okay, where we do the fucking the IF stuff in the previous game, or the one before that. Yeah, they're in this lot. They're in this lot. Because I did the coordinate zone's amazing. Oh, it's so good. I love that the entire first chapter with him is just punching people. I fucking love it. I haven't done like any stories. The moment that we got access to not having to do story with Kiryu, all we've done since then is hostesses, because we're trying to do everything in the game because I'm an idiot. So I haven't even checked in on Haruka yet. But yeah, him just entering the thing, just like menacingly, and then you actually punch them off for a while. God, the Kiryu's intro to this game is so fucking good. Miyabi, you alright? Oh, Kiryu-san. I'm alright. Mrs. Semba's been looking out for me. Are you okay? That's cool. Yeah, I think so. Damn it! I must be a sorry sight. Try to take it easy. You really hung in there. Thank you. For Miyabi's sake. Heh. I was gonna show Miyabi I was tougher than you, but I ended up putting her in harm's way. With these zombies all over the place, I figured taking them out would be the best way to win her heart. That's why I decided to try and show Miyabi how tough I was instead of sinking money into the club. I thought I could steal her from you. Jeez, Samba! This makes it all clear. I don't have any right to Miyabi. I'm throwing in the towel! You're okay with that? Yeah. Just promise me one thing. Promise me you'll keep her safe. I will. I promise. Keep her safely in my pants. Ew. I asked someone from the club to take care of Mr. Semba. His injury wasn't as bad as we thought, so it looks like he'll be okay. Oh, so he was just a pussy little bitch. He didn't want to walk on a stubbed toe. Oh, cool. Great thing to have in the middle of zombies. So tough. So tough. Definitely tougher than Kiryu. Are you alright? That's pretty scary end. Well, it was supposed to be a fun day. I'm fine. Wasn't quite as scary as it could have been, with Mr. Semba looking out for me. Semba-san. When we really got into trouble, you came running. You were so cool. I'm just glad I made it in time. And totally didn't get lost on the way. I don't know what you're talking about. And then when two men who were fighting over me acknowledged each other's strength and shook hands, oh, it was just like a romance manga. Ugh, do you even realize how much danger you were really in? And now the victor, I award the prize. Me! Slow down a minute. You're not really taking Semba's whole contest thing to heart, are you? Maybe. Maybe not. But in any case, I can't hold my feelings back anymore. I want to be your girl. You finally learned to speak your mind. You've really grown up. And that's all thanks to you. And I would have gained this kind of confidence just working at a hostess club. Well, you know, I feel the same way about you. Kiryu, you've been telling us several times not to date you. Let's go have a date right away. You told us several times to not date you. You're lying, Kiryu. Kiryu, you are lying. You'll never be that. I gotta look up her name. I gotta look up her name. I keep just calling her the Tiara Lady or the Yakuza 3 hostess, and I keep forgetting her name. What's her fucking name? Raimi! 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 It's Raimi. Her name is Raimi. You'll never be Raimi. Are you gonna continue to fight the zombies? Yeah. What, are you worried about me or something? No, I have faith in you. And you'll come back to see me again, won't you? Yes. Yes, I will. Of course I will. Uh-oh. Oh no, now I've done it. What's the matter? In manga and anime, when the characters make that kind of promise, they usually never see each other again. I'm not some manga character. I'll survive and I'll definitely be back to see you. Well, at least one of those things is going to be true. Right, of course. I know you will. After all, you're incredibly strong and capable. That's why I love you. Still not reciprocated. Still no Raimi. Still no Raimi. Still not reciprocated. I think there was one that was like half-hearted reciprocation in Yakuza 4. I think there was. You've been such a big help. I think I've grown up a lot thanks to you, both as a person and as a woman. Well, being hostess would be a good life experience, but it was so much more than that. I got to meet you. I'm going to work hard to be the best person I can. Come see me again, okay? You're the best. Definitely will, person who I'm going to forget. Do we have a completion for hostesses? Do we have a completion for every hostess? Challenges, hostess clubs. Hey! So, okay, completing all hostess clubs has been a thing here. And now that's actually officially marked off. Will we get a bonus from Naomi? We may only get a text for it once we leave the quarantine zone. We may only get a text once we leave for that. Possibly. Because Naomi's place is outside of the quarantine zone. Because we've gotten bonuses for like all sub-stories for a character. So all hostess ones. I've been neglecting to grab ammo every time I pass this. Let me grab some fucking ammo. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. My god, you did them all. Delta Head, I've done all the hostesses in every Yakuza game so far. We maxed out the platinum training for all of them in Yakuza 0 and Kiwami 2. We visited the 2 hostesses that were in Yakuza 1, and then we've done all 10 in Yakuza 3, all 10 in Yakuza 4, and now all 7 in Yakuza Dead Cells. Would I recommend doing that? No, God no. But, I'm insistent on trying to see all of the story content in these games for whatever reason. Will I complete these games 100%? No, because I'm not doing all the challenges. But if something has story, then I try to make sure I do it. all the stuff that has a story going to it, I will do. So like going to eating everything at every bar, I won't do. So yeah, I was going to intend to play through the mini games, but lose when I get halfway through the story. Me streaming, if I was playing it on my own, I may not have the motivation to do it all. If I was playing it on my own, I may not have the motivation to do it all. Doing all the, there it is. There it is. Doing the streaming and doing like this and getting to talk to people while I do it and talking while I do it, I think it makes the idea of how much content these games has feel way more manageable. Because I'm not just sitting here just doing hostess going, ugh, entirely. I'm sitting here doing hostesses going, ugh, entirely, while having fun. No, the hostesses in this game are better. The hostesses in this game are much better than Yakuza 3 and 4. They are better in this, like, I would say the hostesses in this game are actively good. They're actively good in this game, unlike Yakuza 3 and Yakuza 4 is kind of a mixed bag. They are still actively, I would say they're actively good in this game. They're well written, the stories are fun, there is chemistry for quite a few of them, and even the ones that don't have like a ton of like super standard chemistry, there's at least the good interactions between the characters. That is still all true about this game. It's just also weird to have 7 hostesses in a zombie shooting game. This entire series is going to last like 13 streams, and 4 of them are going to be hostesses. And as usual for a Yakuza game, it is, regardless of the level of quality of the content of a hostess, of the hostess stuff, time-wise, they are way too much of a completion for a game. Way too much. You've won the hearts of all the hostesses. Congratulations! I have a prize for you. Come to Naomi's Palace, the fortune teller, about halfway down Nakamichi Street. I'll give it to you there. We shall go there. We shall get our thing. And then I'm gonna go eat some goddamn dinner. It is 7:13 p.m. for me. And I worked like 8 hours of work today. I'm gonna have some dinner. Makes sense. Game's overall vibes in Saints hostesses are much weirder than the melodrama in the main game's hostesses stories. It definitely helps that they've done that a lot more. Where a lot of the stuff that happens with the hostesses is ridiculous, or like the wacky anime stuff that some of them have is a lot more manageable when you compare it to the zombies. But it's also just, they've gotten better at writing the characters. They write your characters talking to the hostesses way more as actual people rather than just repeating what the hostesses want to hear back at them. But then it's still really weird to just be like, zombie game, shooting all the zombies, pew pew, pow pow pow. Look at us doing like zombie boss fights where you fight an octopus, or straight up lickers from Resident Evil. And you're doing all of that, and then like 30% of my playtime's gonna be hostesses. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. You can tune in next time when I actually do stuff that isn't hostesses. We're doing all the sub-stories next time. So there is that. Lucky Binding. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Increase the odds enemies will drop good stuff. You know, stuff like figures and so on. Another lucky item. That is actually pretty nice. Actually pretty nice to get... that's another lucky drop. If we want to grind out stuff to make it easier for us to get the stuff... I'm so fucking good at work! If we want to grind out any zombies for parts that we need to upgrade weapons or gear, that can make it easier. Or it only makes the cutie figures drop more, which is money, which I just blew 300,000 of that hostess because I got gold champagne for reasons. So, there is that. There is that. There is that. But that is all of the hostesses done in Yakuza Dead Souls. Potentially one of the most niche things that I could possibly stream in this Yakuza series. I mean, hell, Yakuza Dead Souls as of itself is not a game that everyone in Yakuza is going to be playing. Now that the OBS thing has changed, I can see that there are 2.2 thousand people who follow Yakuza Dead Souls on Twitch. Which I'm pretty sure all the other games have like have multiple tens of thousands of followers for all the other games on Twitch. So, you know, already the niche Yakuza game, outside of like maybe the fucking PSP ones that are currently being localized by fans into English. But then to get to the zombie game and do the hostesses in the zombie game, yeah. I don't know if it gets more niche or specific than what we've just finished. I don't think it does. Anyway, I am out of here because we've done all the hostesses and I want dinner and I'm just hungry. But also, I've just finished the stream. Thank you all so much for watching a stream that people probably shouldn't have watched, but thank you for doing so anyways. Next time, we're doing sub-stories. As many as we can, at least. I don't know if we can do them all right now. From memory, Deku Adventure said the last time we can't do all of the sub-stories right now. As Kiryu, does need support for it from the PS3. Yes, I would like to use a controller that I don't have to blue tack the cable into my fucking PS4 controller to actually be able to play this. I would like to be able to do that. Yes, next time we're going to do however many sub-stories we can do. There's also Spec Ops to do. We've got places to liberate. We're going to finish Gary's bootcamp training and actually get all the abilities from it at some point. So that'll be mixed in for the next few streams, plus story whenever it has to happen. And then Subterranean finale at some point. However many streams that will take. Probably only 3 more streams before we leave this game and the alive Ryuji. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, this is version 2, signing out.